Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Today we have the start of the Women's World Cup, the 2023 Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. It is a very early morning here. Not as early as tomorrow morning will be, but still very early a morning. We have today New Zealand versus Norway. Should be a really exciting game. Of course, the tournament hosts New Zealand. They welcome Norway over to Auckland today. Should be a really exciting game.
It should be. Very, very excited to get this tournament underway once and for all.
Yeah.
Right now, we've got the opening ceremony. Then we'll be underway. Should be a good game, as you say. You know, one of the joint hosts versus a very, very good Norway side. Should be very competitive. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, very much so. And if you haven't seen our schedule yet, we are live every single day that there is a game. So go check out the schedule. It's in the community tab on our channel. So you can go see that anytime you want to see what game we're covering that day. But yeah, tomorrow morning, we are going to be live very, very early. So I don't think many of our usual audience will be there. But we will be up for, I think it's a 3:15 start tomorrow. So yeah, today's actually not that early. But yeah. You lot hear about the shooting near to the USA and Norway camps? I did not, but that sounds very bad, of course. Hopefully, that has no impact on their performances because Norway, I mean, they're definitely favourites today. They could definitely go very far in the tournament. Should we start by talking about Norway and then we'll go on to New Zealand?
Very experienced side, very, very good side. Have some very, very good players. You know, especially going forward. I think defensively, maybe they're not the strongest team, but definitely
still got Hammy-Elder though. To be fair,
they have, but I think just going forward, that Blackstad, Reiten, Hegerberg, Hansen, Engen, Manham, that front kind of six.
Yeah.
In terms of the midfield and the front three is very, very strong.
I mean, you know when you're having to shuffle Guro Reiten into midfield that your team is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be happening. But so we think it will be Guro Reiten in midfield today, rather than Julie Blackstad, because Blackstad's a striker. So you'd imagine they'll just move Blackstad out wide, put right into middle midfield. They could play a 4-4-2, which I don't really expect to see. I think it will be a 4-3-3. That's what they tend to play in all their warm-up games. So I think that's what we'll see today. Should be an interesting team. I think Norway, they are very strong. I've backed them to get out of this group. I say they're the favourites in this group.
Yeah.
Because this is... Who else is in the Australia group? It's Australia... No, not Australia. Sorry, New Zealand...
It's Philippines and Sweden. Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah. So should be quite a comfortable group for Norway. It's not too difficult, I don't think.
No. But they'll want to start... This will probably be their toughest game, maybe Switzerland, but in terms of New Zealand being the hosts, it's not going to be easy for Norway.
No, they will hopefully at least have a strong crowd behind them today.
Yeah.
Just to say, Matteo, by the way, that is a sad situation, of course. Don't see anyone losing their lives in the run up to a major tournament, or at any point really, not just running up to a major tournament, but yeah, that sounds very bad. But yeah, so then New Zealand, well, they're not the strongest, but they could get through the groups, couldn't they?
They could, and as the tournament hosts, they'll hopefully want to put on a show for their home fans. I mean, starting tonight, they're not the greatest side, let's be honest, but we've seen sometimes that hosting a tournament can give you that extra boost you need to put on a bit of a underdog story, got a bit of a run.
Yeah.
See how far
they've still got those players that could make the difference. Experienced players like their captain Ali Riley, their midfield, of course, Percival plays for Tottenham, their most capped player of all time. So that experience could make a huge difference today. Because as much as Norway have such an exciting young squad, other than Ada Hegerberg, of course, she's very experienced, but they have quite an exciting young squad. But they do maybe lack in experience a little bit. But I still think they are definitely favourites for tonight. They've got the strong side. They've got players that regularly play in the Women's Champions League. So I just think they're going to have the stronger team.
And they'll be taking nothing for granted. That Norway side are going to rock up tonight wanting to put on a show and show everyone, look, we're here to mean business.
Because the group's not like a doddle. Philippines should be an easy win. They're not the strongest, but Switzerland definitely won't be an easy game. We know the quality of that Switzerland side. They've got Raman Buchanan leading the line. They've got Anna Maria Senogocevic on the right. They've got Alicia Lehmann on the left. So they've got a strong team as well and a few other players dotted about it. So it's not going to be too easy for Norway. But yeah, what are you...
One of the people who, because they're just on the opening ceremony, one of the people dragging off the floor mat has just fully stacked it.
Sorry, I like it's called a floor mat.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
Pitch graphic.
Pitch covering? I don't know. Floor mat though sounds funny.
They literally just fully stacked it because everyone else started pulling it before they did.
Yeah.
But no, I think it'll be close tonight, but Norway should, as you say, eventually come out winners.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get to a point where the opening game isn't close. I don't know what happened there. Has the stream just stopped?
According to my thing, yes.
Yeah. But why? We seem to be healthy on there. Are we still live? Oh no, there we go, we're fine. Alright, sorry people, we thought... Don't know what happened there. Seems to be alright though. Anyway, yeah. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff, so we'll get into... In fact, we should probably do the lineups before we get into predictions and stuff. We, of course... Yeah, only a couple minutes away from kickoff. So, lineups then. Completely forgot to do these. New Zealand, the hosts, have Essen in between the sticks. Flat back four of Bott, Bowen, Stott and Captain Ali Riley. Midfield three then of Hassett, Percival and Steinmetz. A front three of Riley, Wilson and Hand. So a decent little side for New Zealand. And then as for Norway, well, we've spoken about a lot of their best players already. But they have Mikkelsen in between the sticks. Bjelda, Captain Mjelde, Haverkan and Hansen across the back four. Midfield three of Engen, Manum and Guro Reiten, who doesn't usually feature in midfield, but I guess is being dropped in there today. Hansen on the right, Blackstead on the left, and Ada Hegerberg leads the line. The only other thing we could see is maybe a 4-2-3-1. If they play Blackstead in behind Hegerberg, something like that could work. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see obviously how they line up. This is our first time really watching. I can't say I didn't see many of the warm-up games. I caught a little bit of the England warm-up games, and we weren't stunning. But
no.
So this is sort of our first time seeing a lot of these teams. Exciting.
It is. Norway, I mean, from the Women's Euros were pretty decent. They didn't go too far, but they look good, and I think...
Well, they always seem to get completely screwed over the draw.
Yeah.
Like, I think they've got to play the US if they top this. But no, who do they draw against? Because they're Group A.
Yeah.
They play the winner of... So if they finish top, they play second of C.
Yeah.
If they finish second, they finish top of C. And to be fair, that's not too bad. That's the Spain group. But if Spain finish second, that's a horrible draw.
Yeah.
I think it's after that maybe they get a less nice one because they play 1E or 2G, and that's getting into that's the USA group. So yeah, not ideal that. If you win, you play USA in the quarters. Yeah. Sort of, I'll be second in the group. I'd hope the US top it. Either way, then you'd have Netherlands. So you're not in for a nice time either way. But yeah. Very exciting times. We've got moments away from kickoff here. Shall we get into predictions then for the first game of our coverage? Well, the first game of the tournament. Not just of our coverage, but of the entire tournament. We'll make sure, guys, in chat, please do put your predictions as well. But it randomly stopped. Don't know what's going on there, Matt. We are trialling some new stuff out. Obviously, as you can see, Harry doesn't have to get up now every 5 minutes to change stuff. But so predictions. What are you thinking?
It's always hard for the host to open a tournament, so the pressure is kind of all on New Zealand here, and not on. There is pressure on Norway, obviously, but not as much as New Zealand for me.
And on the flip side, they've got the fans behind them, so that relieves the pressure a little bit.
Maybe
because you'll know that most of the people in the crowd are cheering for you.
I think it's always difficult to open a tournament, but I think Norway will have this one in the bag. I will go 2-0 Norway.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was thinking around that 2-0 mark, yeah.
I think we Hegerberg goal in the first half and a Reiten goal in the second half.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little more comprehensive than that. I'm going to go Norway 3. Only 3 now. I don't think it'll be too
No, you don't need to see
bigger scorelines today. Like no, I think we will see some big scorelines. I think the USA-Vietnam game, which is on Sunday, or maybe Saturday, that should be a few goals. I hope we put a few past Haiti. Of course, we'll be live for that game, watching the Lionesses. Hopefully, they can bring it home this year. But yeah. Mario asks, who's your dark horse? And mark my words, USA will get grouped.
Oh,
that is a bold statement. I think if Portugal were a little stronger, I'd back it. I just can't see it happening. I think for me, unless Jessica Silva carries that team, which isn't impossible, she's a very good player, unless she carries that team on her back, I don't see how Portugal beat the US. And I don't see how Vietnam beat the US in any
who knows?
sense. But US are definitely the favourites. So for Matteo to say they'll get grouped, the thing is, there isn't the same World Cup winners curse like we have in the men's game, of course, with teams getting knocked out after they win it. The US just win every year, so we've not really seen them struggle. But I get the sort of idea behind it. They've not been stunning in the last few years. Obviously, they've lost a lot of their talent, but they've got so much quality coming through at the moment. Obviously, Sophia Smith leading the line. Some really strong players up front as well. So they've definitely got some talent. I still think Rapinoe starts. I still think Morgan starts. So as much as they're getting on a bit, it's still going to be a strong team. I think they should get through the groups, but I would say they won't get much further than that. I don't think they'll be up there. I have to say, we did our predictions on yesterday's podcast, so go check that out for a full sort of comprehensive preview. But we both said USA wouldn't get to the semis. So.
No.
Yeah, because I think they've got a tough group. They've got Netherlands in their group, so they may well come second, and then they end up playing against teams at the top of their groups, which makes it a lot more difficult. I think they play the top of G, don't they? Which is the France-Brazil group. So if they draw France in a round 16 game, I don't see them winning. I know, that would be quality. But yeah. USA underperform Australia dark horses and 4-0 Norway, says Matteo.
Fair enough. I mean,
yeah.
Australia, I think the thing is Australia, they have Sam Kerr.
I was going to say, I don't think Australia are dark horses though. For me, I think Australia are expected to go deep in this tournament. They've got Sam Kerr, they've got Caitlin Ford, they've got a good side, and they've got the home crowd, of course. I don't think they're dark horses. For me, my dark horses are Zambia, because they, even if they get a point from this whole tournament, they score a goal, they've outperformed expectations.
Yeah.
And I think they could do a little better than that.
I went for Jamaica.
Yeah.
I just really like Jamaica. I think it's a fun nation.
They are fun.
The teeth. I think I can't remember who it is now, but they've got a decent side. I think they can do something.
Yes, that's about everything. Yeah. That's it.
Again, if she scores enough, they'll be fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. One thing about at home is pressure. The pressure, it makes you really perform. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in some cases, diamonds are made under pressure.
As I say, exactly.
But also, things are cracked under pressure.
Yeah, it will take someone from New Zealand to step up tonight.
And they've got players that could. I think Percival in midfield could be an interesting one. She's very experienced.
Just hits
has
well
played
20 yards.
Top flight WSL football for the last decade. So she's used to playing in high pressure scenarios. So if she can really get a stranglehold in midfield, get on possession, and control the game, there's a chance New Zealand can get something today.
Maybe.
And of course, Wilkinson's not a bad finisher. She's got quite a good record in international football. And as you see there, she's very tall. Absolutely towering over her teammates.
For Melbourne City?
I think it is Melbourne City, yeah.
I know, it's two Melbourne.
Megan Rapinoe says she's retiring after this World Cup. Yeah. Well, she'll want to bow out on a World Cup win, won't she? Is what she's thinking there. But I don't think it'll be that easy. I really don't.
So it won't. I mean, they've waltzed it the last few years. They beat Netherlands in.
That was a tough final in 2019. I know that they ended up winning 2-0 in the end, but that's still a tough match. There's been a managerial
change since then as well.
Oh yeah, no Jill Ellis anymore. So
be interesting to see. They've not
proven their worth yet, have they? Because obviously they've not played a lot of the top European sides. They've not played against England. They've not played against Germany since they've got really good. They've not played against Spain. So I don't know. And Netherlands, I would say, have got better. I know they haven't got Vivian Miedema, which is a massive miss, don't get me wrong. Big. But we've seen, obviously, Lieke Mertens is now fit. She wasn't fit for the Euros last time out, so that hampered them. They've got, obviously, players like Van der Donk who've got older now, so I think there's going to be a lot of competition at this World Cup. I think it's just, I really can't call a winner. I know, obviously, we both backed England because it's coming out.
Yeah.
But I really can't call a winner.
England have got a few misses.
Yeah.
I think, the big teams are missing quite a few players.
I mean, Spain are missing half their squad.
Yeah.
Spain are missing, so, could really go to anyone. Zambia beat Germany in friendly. This was the hype train I was getting on. They beat Germany 3-2, and I was like, they're going all the way. The Zambia World Cup win. But no, we are a few minutes away from kick-off now. Teams just doing the team photos and all the little things they have to do before kick-off, of course. And then we'll be underway for our first game of this tournament. Very exciting times. And of course, this isn't the only game today. This is the only game we're live for. We're not live for every single match of the tournament. We would die by the end of it. But there is Australia, Ireland later today. Should we do some score predictions for that as well while we're here?
Sure. I think
8-0.
I don't think Ireland are great.
I think it'll be fairly comfortable for me for Australia.
I'm going to say 3-0 Australia, Sam Kerr hat-trick.
I'll probably follow the same sort of thinking there, but I'll go for a Sam Kerr double and a Caitlin Ford goal. Just to mix it up a little bit. I think Sam Kerr will pass one across.
Alright.
Gary Weiss, welcome to the stream. Good morning, gents.
Yes,
bright and
Gary.
early start today. If you think today is bright and early, wait until tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow we are live at 3:15 in the morning.
For us. I don't know where it'll be out.
Potentially. But yeah, admire the dedication to football. Thank you, Gary. England Women Euros, maybe Men's Euros too. So we could, it'd be good if we win. Obviously, if we win the World Cup now and then we win the Men's Euros next summer, England just have every trophy.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years.
Apart from obviously the Men's World Cup.
Yeah, but I forget that was sandwiched in the middle there, wasn't it? But we forget about that.
Yeah. But as I said before in the tournament preview, obviously, if England do win the World Cup, we won't be the first ever team to hold both the World Cup and the Euros at the same time.
Which sort of makes sense. And the Finalissima.
And we're the first team to hold the Finalissima as well as those.
We're also the first team to have the Finalissima.
Yeah, the first team to win. We're just so good at everything.
Yeah. But yeah, running through the lineups now on screen. Players taking their positions on the pitch.
From a very biased England point of view, we want to see New Zealand win tonight just to knock Norway out.
No. I want Norway to get through because I think we can beat Norway. We've got less chance of beating some of the other strong teams. True. So if Norway get through and they can knock out some France's, some USA, some Netherlands, I think that's better, yeah. For us than... Because if New Zealand get through, France put 8 past them. I don't think they've got to play France, but you get the point. Like, it's not going to be a pretty time. No. But I think Norway could knock out some big teams. But yeah. So, players take to the centre circle. This could be a moment's silence, obviously, for the incident that happened that Matty was telling us about earlier this week. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Players taking a moment. It could be any moment.
I thought they were going to do the hacker, but...
No, I don't. I think that's definitely just a rugby thing, yeah. I don't think everyone does that. But yeah. Gary says, I have no idea what the quality of these two sides are. Well, I would say Norway are definitely favourites for this game. They've got a very strong squad. Of course, Guro Reiten, who plays for Chelsea. They've got Ada Hegerberg, who's one of the most elite forwards in all of, European and world football over the last sort of decade. And they've got Graham Hansen, who plays for Barcelona. And then Manham, who plays for Arsenal, and Blackstead, who plays for City. So it is a really strong side. They should be the favourites, say. New Zealand, though, do of course have the home crowd. And Ali Riley. That's about all. And Percival. But yeah. And maybe Wilkinson will head one home because he's really tall.
Yeah.
But yeah. England lost to Norway the past 2 or 3 games in a row. I still think we can have the measure of them, though.
Yeah.
Still think we'll have the measure of them now. We're a much different side now. Obviously, we've got Serena Weigmann at the helm. We didn't get to play Norway in the last Euros. They
got knocked out.
Who did they get knocked out to?
I'll say Spain.
Maybe, yeah. Can't remember. Can't remember at all now. But yeah, will be interesting to see today's game. Of course, this is so crucial for teams to get points on the board early. Because if you win this game, you only really need another win, and then you're free.
I just hope we open the tournament tonight with an absolute cracker.
Yeah, well, so tonight it's very early here, but
I do forget that sometimes.
I'm hoping that maybe we'll just be so focused on the fact that thinking we're in Australia and stuff that we'll be wide awake. But yeah, here we go then. Ready to get underway here in Auckland for the tournament opener. It's New Zealand versus Norway. Referee making a final check, signals over to the goalkeepers, and now signals to kick it underway here. New Zealand get us started here in Auckland. Very exciting times. And already New Zealand starting fast, cut out well though by Mjelde. Now here's Blackstead looking to find Reiten. So, by the way, it looks like it'll be a 4-2-3-1 immediately for Norway. Guro Reiten playing attacking midfield. So that's quite an intriguing thing. Maybe her and Blackstead will rotate around tonight. But New Zealand winning the ball high up the pitch here. Again, as always with these tournaments, we will be learning the names as we go along. Yeah. So please do excuse us if we just go, well, here's a New Zealand player on the ball. But yeah, lumped forwards immediately. They're just looking for the long ball every time, New Zealand there. It's rolled out of play for a goal kick. But it does feel like everything is just direct to Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Hope she can get on the ball and make something happen. But yeah. Interestingly, by the way, Norway's coach has only been in charge for about a year. Hege Reise, of course, a legend on the Norwegian national side. She has played many times. I think she may be the record appearance holder for Norway. So, very, very good player. I think, she's had did she win the 95 golden balls? That's someone else we're previewing. But yeah, very good player. Anyway, here come Norway, flying forwards now. And it's with Hansen. Holds it up well, needs some support, goes round the corner. Manham tries to flick it inside, but can't really find anyone with that pass. That's out of play. But yeah, I'm going to need the lineups for a lot of these. But yeah. Quick start then. Norway do look better on the ball. It feels like New Zealand are sort of rushing it every opportunity they get. Then yeah. Back now with the Norway goalkeeper, Mikkelsen. Oh, don't think we'll see much of her tonight. Unless they pass it back, of course. Here is Harviken. Looking for that long ball to Blackstead, who brings it down really, really well, Julie Blackstead. And now she can go on a dribble. Great challenge, though, from the New Zealand number 4. Boot, I think that is. Oh, no, Bot. Great challenge to win that back in there. Number 4, the right back. But yeah, she's going to have a tough job today, Bot, because she's got to mark Julie Blackstead, a very, very good player. But yeah. Reiten going down the line. Hegerberg holds off the defender well, but then a good challenge from that number 13 Stott that they have. New Zealand have the ball back, and it is Bots now at right back with the throw. But yeah, you already get the sense New Zealand are up against it. Jitka Klimkova is very animated on the touchline already. But yeah, what are you doing?
I'm trying to... There we go.
Fantastic. Anyway, yeah. Reiten finds... Is that... I can't tell who that is. I think it was Guro Reiten. Trying to fight for the ball there. And she has won a throw. But yeah. Now with the left back, Handsome. And Hegerberg holds it up so well there, Ada Hegerberg. Trying to fight for the ball. Guro Reiten in the corner now. I think that's a New Zealand throw. But yeah. What is chat saying then? Let me just refresh it. But yeah, you have the female Dutch Pep Guardiola. Yeah, Serena Weigman. Obviously 2 times Euros winner, once with England, once with Norway. A World Cup finalist in 2019 with... not with Norway, sorry, with Netherlands, I meant. And yeah, World Cup finalist with Netherlands as well. Oh wait, you beat Norway 8-0 last year, last time you played. Okay, well we should have the measure of them then.
I hope so.
Should just about. Bot cuts it out. Lovely turn from Bot there. Now Stott. And it's with... Is that Ali Riley? No, Ali Riley's the left back, isn't she? Can't remember.
Yeah.
But now Graham Hansen trying to come forward. Cut out well by Riley.
Bot is right back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just trying to... And the left centre half is Bowen. Or Bowen. Now New Zealand can get on the ball. Percival. Already looking for the ball in behind for Wilkinson. She's found Wilkinson now. Can she break away on goal? She took it too far wide. And she can't do anything with it, yeah. They're coming in hard as number 16. And they've not dealt with it well here. Norway only out as far as Percival, who could take aim. Does take aim. And it's just over the bar.
Steinmetz.
Okay, Steinmetz, sorry, not Percival, but...
Wilkinson did really, really good football for New Zealand. Just that
touch, yeah. She's in on goal if not, and then
she
just didn't have any options.
Flying in came 16.
Yeah. Ball didn't held up very nicely there, and it was won back by Steinmetz on the edge of the area. Her shot though, a little bit wayward.
Something for the home fans to get a bit excited about.
I mean, that gives them something to work with from there. They know if they can find that ball, unlock that pass into Wilkinson, they can make something happen tonight. Hansen trying to find Reiten. Strong challenge from Bot though. And so it does look like it's...
Not really good.
It's almost a 4-2-4.
And again, they're trying that. Is his hand now? Is it hand?
Whoever can. Just bring that ball back off of hand. Flicked on by Blackstead. Reiten, great head. Looking now for Hegerberg. The ball over the top from Manham. And Hegerberg gets there. Of course she does.
Pace.
Ada Hegerberg.
Touch again though.
Options in the centre. Has managed to get that ball into the box. Keeper's made a meal of it. And it's missed by a few other players as well.
Why did the...
Hansen trying to get back control of the ball. Great dribbling from Graham Hansen.
Brilliant.
And it's a 1-2 touch and go. Brilliant though from Bowen to cut that out.
Yeah.
But already we're seeing that basketball nature of this game. Of that going to one end, going to the other. Hegerberg. The fact she managed to keep that on though did so well. The keeper just makes a mess of it. Feels like she's lost in 2 months whether to commit or not. And then she realises she's not going to get there. Just about gets a hand to it.
Blackstead running in, just
panicked when she saw the fullback coming across. Yeah, Graham Hansen
She's pretty good.
She's causing problems for Riley already, Ali Riley. Not having the best game of her life at left back, but you're not going to have the best game of your life when you've got a Mark Graham Hansen, let's be honest. Ball in. Looking for Hegerberg, goes for the overhead kick, flicks up into the air. Goalkeeper makes a mess of it. I think that was a foul on McKeever from Blackstead either way.
I love the attempt.
Committing to it early, but yeah.
It's what we like to see.
Yeah, don't mind that at all. Because if that comes off, you're a hero.
Yeah. You've scored the opening goal in the 2023 World Cup with an overhead kick.
Yeah, that is an acrobatic attempt. Doesn't quite come off, but a very good, effort to get up there.
Yeah.
Because the ball was very much behind her. But yeah, Jaina Patel, I went to the stream. I scored a predictions for the World Cup. Who do you think will win then, Jaina? Who do you think will win the World Cup? And if you don't say England, get out. No.
We're intrigued to see, because I think a lot of people have said different teams.
Yeah, there seems to be a split opinion on this. A lot of teams backing the old favourites, the US or the Netherlands. A lot of teams seeing the potential of England, of course. But yeah, and some teams even backing Brazil, though I don't really see it this year. But you never know. They have got Marta. It's her 6th World Cup. Would be amazing to see her win another, but yeah.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we bring it home.
Do you know what? I'm not surprised at how New Zealand started this game. They're always going to start it with intent, with energy.
But again, that home ground may be making more of a difference than we expected it to.
But they have also conceded a lot of chances, though that is a bit of an error there from Norway.
Definitely looks like a 4-4-2, doesn't it, for New Zealand in this game, with Hand and Wilkinson leading the line. Ball forward from Manham hasn't quite come off. And now Bock stuck in two minds, and she's lost possession. Lifted forward from... Is that... No, it's not.
Brilliant drive out of defence.
And trying to make something happen now. Here is the number 20. Ball delivered into the box. That's a good area. Maren Mjelde, though, gets there. And now Blackstead looking to drive away with the ball. Can't quite. And it's with Herkinan. Goes to Hansen, who absolutely minces the number 20 for New Zealand. That touch from Blackstead, past Percival, doesn't quite come off. Now Wilkinson plays it across into the path of Hassett. He's looked lively in this game, Hassett, trying to make something happen here. Ali Riley overlapping left back, though her cross leaving a lot to be desired. That's a good chance there. You feel like New Zealand could have made more of that. A good ball in there, then Wilkinson's in there, potentially you get your first goal. But yeah, not a bad start. Been very impressed with Bott in particular, the way she's dealt with the threat of Guro Reiten. Yeah. Very effective, but yeah. Good game so far.
I'll say, good start. Good first 10 minutes.
Mikkelsen looking to go long here. Looking for Hegerberg, of course, who does get the flick on. Foul though on Fender. Hegerberg can't quite believe it. She makes her complaints very clear to the referee, who doesn't seem to have much time to hear her out. But yeah, first of all, they did sort of get crunched by Hegerberg in the air. And yeah, Bowen. And now Ali Riley. Looking again for that long ball in behind. Hasn't quite come off this time. Engen, of course, Barcelona midfielder. Blackstead caught in possession there, and then she definitely fouls the number 20. That is Riley, but yeah. Unhappy she's lost possession. Just decides that Riley's not going anywhere. And just grabs her, yeah.
Not letting her get away.
Definitely a foul.
Yeah, 100%.
But a smart one, because New Zealand definitely could have countered there. So
yeah. Although they now score from this set piece, they're going to be a bit of trouble.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be best pleased with Blackstead's actions. Alan House, welcome to the stream. This may sound silly, but I'm from England, but want New Zealand to win this match. Fair enough. I mean, I'm impartial for this game. I think Norway are very strong, so I'd expect them to win, but yeah, have no real bias. Would be great just to see a great game of football. Ball lifted into the box, well dealt with by Engen. Now Hegerberg can get that clear. Problem with Hegerberg getting back and defending is you don't really have an outlet. Graham Hansen is staying forward at the moment, which makes sense because having Graham Hansen defending a corner would be pointless. Having Hegerberg defending a corner is brilliant because of her height, but yeah. I thought New Zealand were in Whitelam out. Imagine watching this first 10 minutes. Thinking the team's the other way around.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Of course, the All Blacks sporting black, as you would expect. BBC having a mare.
Great.
Someone at BBC sat on a button or something.
Yep, press the wrong one. Try to play a replay and it just stopped. It's definitely BBC's, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Nope.
This is great. Love BBC. Up the BBC. You know, it's been a strong first 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it continues.
Yeah. Ball out of play now. Oh no, just kept on by the number 13. Still 0-0 then. Almost 12 minutes played here.
That's expected. Opening the game of World Cup is always
It's going to be a little bit cagey. It's like that when you get to the end of the tournament. It's the same sort of thing because the nerves are there. It's your first game. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to be conceding early on. So there will be nerves there for both sides. I think we're seeing that. It's been a little sloppy in areas, but we have some really nice moments as well. And yeah, here is Bott. Keeps it on well. Just about. Does really well to keep that on under pressure from Blackstead.
New Zealand really using this right hand side with Bott and
Stott as well.
Yeah, and Riley.
And Riley, yeah, of course.
Can't think the name.
Hansen, Blackstead tries to go around the corner. Bott on her in an instant. She's having a great game.
And
by the way, ball in behind. Wilkinson could cause problems here. She gets the wrong side of Hegerberg.
Brilliant.
Yeah, she seems to have it all, doesn't she? She's tall,
she's got the pace,
a good finisher, strong, but also quite quick.
From, Riley.
Yeah. And also, yeah, so it is Reiten in middle field. Reiten and Blackstead are moving around constantly because here is Judy Blackstead. Gets caught again in the challenge from Bott, but stays standing, to be fair. Multiple challenges there on Judy Blackstead, and she just kept going through it.
I mean, now for New Zealand, it looks more like a front two of Hand and Wilkinson.
I think that is what it is, yeah, it's a 4-4-2. Makes sense, though. You've probably got your best two attackers forward, and that means you can be a bit more compact. That is causing Norway a problem because they're really struggling to break through New Zealand at the moment. And obviously, we know New Zealand's best chance is to get a ball in behind, and we've seen that multiple times. But yeah, Blackstead there expecting the ball through, hasn't quite come off. Stott does well. So we're doing one game a day at the moment. Obviously, if we get like 1 billion viewers, maybe we'll do more. But yeah, if we try and stream every game, we will die. It should be a very good game. We'll definitely be watching it, but won't be streaming it. We will be live tomorrow for Nigeria-Canada is our next stream. Very early one. Very early start for that one. Right. But yeah, here is Hansen. And now with Hegerberg. And it's Mjelde. Ball looking now for Graham Hansen. Hegerberg tries to flick it on, can't quite make it happen. Bowen back to goalkeeper, and now Hansen puts the pressure on, doesn't quite win the ball back. Steinmetz. Now Ali Riley. Back to Steinmetz, under a lot of pressure. What they've done so far really well, New Zealand, is they've resisted the press, because Norway are coming onto them very fast, yet they seem to be able to withstand on the ball, of course. So that is proving very useful, because if you give away the possession to Norway in those sorts of areas, you could come unstuck quite quickly. But they seem to be quite strong and maintaining possession in areas they perhaps shouldn't be. But yeah, here's Bott. Finds Wilkinson. Wilkinson tries to flick it around the corner. Hegerberg, though, puts it out of play. Deals really well with that. And yeah, now a chance for New Zealand. They're hard at the pitch here. We've had a couple of chances in this game, New Zealand, but just haven't quite got it in. You want me to get up at 3:15 a.m? Alan, we are getting up much before that. To be up ready for it because we've got to prepare, of course. But yeah, we will be live from 3:15 tomorrow morning. If anyone is awake to join us,
I think that one we will be looking to tap into the Australian audience and the Asian and American audiences. We're not expecting people from Europe to get up at 3, 4.
But if you do fancy joining us, you're more than welcome. We'll of course. Well, I'll be getting a very early night's sleep tonight to be up.
We'll finish this and we'll go back to bed.
That was like what this whole tournament's going to be. Yeah. Watching the morning games and then sleeping. Prepare for the next day. Long ball from New Zealand hasn't quite come off though. The referee seems to believe it's come off Hegerberg.
I thought it came off. Might have just skimmed her head, but we'll have to find out.
We'll see here whether it did make any contact. I don't know. It's really hard to see.
Her ponytail might have touched it.
Potentially. I don't think it has.
But I don't think that's. I think it did, but the referee shouldn't. That's not really a corner. Like, come on.
Right, New Zealand now with a corner. This is definitely a chance. We know the height they've got in there. Namely Wilkinson, who's currently got Hegerberg following her very closely.
Not surprised. And it's
ball lift to the back post, looking towards Wilkinson. But overhit.
How have you got it over her?
I think that's exactly what Hegerberg wanted to do there. She just unsettled her a bit, made sure she
jumped too
wasn't
early.
directly.
She wanted to try and out-jump Hegerberg, who was just chasing her.
Hansen goes short now to Engen. And Norway trying to play out the press, though Blackstead gets caught in possession. And half the pitch New Zealand have the ball. And it's Hassett. Finds Bott. Good ball into the box. Looking at the back post, ball number 12 falls to hand. Can they make anything of it? Mjelde gets it gone. Yeah, Mjelde tends to be that reassuring, assured head in there. It seems quite hectic in the box at the moment for Norway because New Zealand are just flying balls into the box every single time they get the ball, and they've won the ball hard.
Again, Mjelde leathers it clear.
That's what I'm saying though. Percival in there, her now, intensity is
I say New Zealand are
game
in trouble here with Reiten.
Reiten lifted it into the box, hasn't quite come off, falls to Graham Hansen, and Hegerberg waiting in the middle for all this. Hansen wants to attack Riley, can't attack Riley. Great defending though from the experienced defender there, Ali Riley, just stopping her cutting inside.
Who's number 4 then?
What, for New Zealand?
No, for Norway.
Hansen.
But that's number 10 running down the right.
No, the left back's also called Hansen.
Oh my, that's not helpful, is it? I did wonder why Hansen was taking a throw-in in like her own penalty area.
Yeah, so you've got Graham Hansen obviously on the right wing.
Oh, that's so confusing.
And Tuva Hansen, who plays for Bayern Munich.
I spent the first 18 minutes wondering why there's 2 Hansens on the pitch. Ball in from Reiten, not a bad one towards Hegerberg.
Hegerberg puts it across the box. Someone needs to be on the end of that, really. Julie Blackstead
keeps it
tries
alive.
to get it back in the
box.
Not
run through the keepers, hacked away.
Cleared away by Stott.
Norway
leaving nothing to chance there, but they do now face a high throw in here for Norway, and that is Hansen now. We'll take this again. But yeah, can they make something happen? Norway in the opposition third now. They've started to cause a few problems in the last few minutes. They started a bit slowly, Norway. New Zealand, as the hosts, came out of the block strong. Yeah. Now, though, we're starting to see that quality from Norway come through.
I think we'll see the pattern of this Norway kind of pressure build up, and eventually they'll probably get their goal.
As they're growing confidence in this game. Because New Zealand will be confident. They'll come into this knowing they've got the home crowd behind them, knowing they've got a lot of support, obviously. The fact this is in New Zealand helps them massively, in Auckland, of course. That will make a big difference today. But as Norway grow into this game, you'd expect to see them challenge them more. Hansen. Blackstead. Turns their man. Really great ball into the box.
Hegerberg.
Falls to the number 18. Manham puts it over. But yeah.
Good chance there again for Norway. Brilliant ball, great turn ball in there. Hegerberg just heads it down to Manham.
Nodded down well, and I have to say Manham's got to be making more of that. Hegerberg does so well.
I think
just to cushion that.
Stott that came across kind of forced Manham to take it quickly, and she just panicked and smacked it.
Yeah, do you think Hegerberg will be happy with what she's seen so far?
I think she'd have known that New Zealand would have started fast, started well. The host's always going to, do their best to try and make a statement out of the blocks.
But also they know exactly the quality of Norway. That's why we're seeing them playing so compact. They're playing a 4-4-2 today. Do you reckon we'll see that same thing against Philippines? Or do you reckon they'll play a little bit more open, a bit more expansive, and try and be on the front foot a bit more?
I think it depends. I think the Philippines-Switzerland is obviously tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting who wins that. You'd expect Switzerland, but
obviously you'd expect that they will be keeping a close eye on that game.
Maybe Philippines come out and win 4-0 with some new crazy tactic that I was ever seen before.
9 up front.
Yeah, to take the world by storm.
But yeah, they have some decent players, the Philippines. But I certainly wouldn't come out the
defending, but it worked from Blackstead.
Yeah.
Just sit on the floor next to the player and win the ball back.
Ali Riley lifts it over to Hassett now, under a lot of pressure from Graham Hansen. Yeah, Hassett being hassled by Hansen. That is a brilliant sentence.
I mean, possession very, very close.
Yeah, about 39% Australia, 32% Norway, and 29% in contest. Of course, for FIFA competitions, we always get the 3 areas of possession.
I do like that.
4 both teams, and then
it gives you a better idea of
who's actually been on the ball.
Yeah.
And when the ball is being either not held by either player or either team. I think we're seeing that a lot more because there's a lot of floated balls into the box.
Yeah.
So for those few seconds that the ball goes into the air, it's not in possession.
It's in contest.
And because we're seeing a lot of long balls from New Zealand, it just goes into the channels and no one goes and recovers it too quickly.
I do think that the tournament logo is kind of looks better now. What's the word? It's grown on me.
Yeah, you're not an original fan of it?
No, I just thought it was a bit basic, but I quite like it now. That was
I think it's the simplicity works, and then I mean that's a bit harsh. I thought that the challenge from was it Engen got caught by Percival, and I can't really see why that was given, but then why that wasn't given, and then Hurlicanes that wasn't Percival, so the number 12.
That's it.
Yeah, getting stuck in there. Yeah, here is Stott. New Zealand free kick.
I mean, they're going to take every opportunity they can to slow the game down.
Of course. Percival under a lot of pressure already from Engen. She's drawn the foul.
See, this is a bit like NFL, They've gained 10 yards and then they've got no free kick. Just moving it up the pitch.
So eventually get in the end zone. Though if they run off the end of the pitch, they don't get any points.
That'd be a huge waste of time. Oh, Stott under pressure. That's a harsh foul
by Reiten.
No, he conceded a lot of fouls so far. I don't know whether they are fouls. I think a few of them have been very soft. Referee, not really. I think that
one was definitely a foul. She's pulled her, but Guro Reiten doesn't need to do that because where's Stott going? Nowhere.
It's very unlike Guro Reiten to foul someone. She seems very nice.
But yeah, so out of possession, Norway, quite an interesting system. It almost looks like a 4-1-4-1. You can see now.
Yeah.
Both wingers drop in and Hegerberg presses by herself, but strong challenge again from Bowen in there. Just feels like that physical side of the game is where New Zealand have the advantage right now.
Steinmetz,
and flying forward now is Steinmetz. That
touch
lets her down, and Mervacan gets it gone.
That's the second time now. New Zealand are in a really good position, but the second touch has let them down.
Yeah. I think it's not even that first touch. She's got great control of the ball. It's almost like because this is a fantastic dribble. It's where she tries to change direction too quickly there, and the ball just escapes from her.
Sometimes she's got to slow down, either shoot or offload it.
Yeah. Bot plays it inside, a 1-2, and the thrower will get another chance now to take a throw in. Tries to go down the line quickly, and that does well to find Riley. And blocked by Blackstead. A chance now for New Zealand from this corner.
Norway throwing themselves around here.
Yeah.
They're getting stuck in. It's good to see.
I think they're trying to match that New Zealand physicality, but with New Zealand, a lot of their players are just a lot stronger. So Norway trying to match that, but often just going the wrong side of that foul, aren't they? But
and again, now a corner for New Zealand. Wilkinson's in there. She's the target. She's also very closely marked by 2
There's about
players.
5 people surrounding her right now.
Hegerberg is touch tight. Is literally touch tight.
The only person that can really challenge her in the air, you would say, at Hegerberg.
Percival in the corner. Very long run up for a corner. She's nearly in the stands.
Lifts the ball towards the back post, claimed well by, is it Hurlicanes in goal?
That's the one position I can't remember because we haven't seen her all day.
Michalson, that's it.
Good claim. And looking to start a Norway. Oh no.
Gonna take her time now.
I say she ran. She ran like she got get Norway going and then just stopped.
Yeah, she's gonna kick this long now. Well, actually,
got
happy
time.
just to roll it out here, and now Wilkinson will put the pressure on. It's no avail though. Michalson puts it long.
Hegerberg.
Reiten trying to find Hansen out in the wide area.
A bit rushed there from Reiten, kind of just
whacked
it.
It was quite a congested area, just trying to get the ball out. It feels like everything's happening in the same square of the pitch every time. Just can't get that ball out. Yeah. Alan says New Zealand versus Australia final. That would be brilliant for the crowd. Like I don't see it happening, but if New Zealand can be this compact in every game and just get a Wilkinson goal, there's every chance. But Australia to win the World Cup, I could see that happening. That seems a lot more realistic. They'll face a lot of challenge, but I think Sam Kerr is good enough just to score a goal every game.
I think it's more chance Australia winning than New Zealand.
Yeah, probably. Lifted through, and now Wilkinson tries to spin quickly. Mjolder gets across though.
She's been very good, Mjolder.
Blackstead trying to pick out Hegerberg, but can't.
Again, just a loose pass, and a very ambitious one there from Blackstead, just not coming off again.
Yeah.
It does feel like Norway are very far away from each other. They're either like standing on top of each other, or they're miles away from each other. That's a great long ball.
All over the top. And Hegerberg can do as well. Mikkelsen's got to get across to that, but she has just about kept it in play and then kept it in her grasp. And yeah, we'll roll out now, and Norway will look to play football. They've not really done so far, so it'll be nice to see if they can actually get on the ball. But yeah. Here is Maren Mjelde, and now Hegerberg. Back to Mjelde.
Taking their time now. So what they need to do is we're a little bit rushed so far, but Mjelde has gone
tries
with it.
to lift it towards
Again,
Hegerberg.
It's just a ball that just lands in no man's land and then won back by New Zealand.
Engen to Hansen, beautiful football from Norway. Blackstead trying to drive forwards, kicked off by Percival. Now she is, pointing out that the New Zealand defence needs to be a little higher there to keep that compact system.
Good again. They're playing well now. They're playing some nice stuff. Yeah. Another heavy touch lets them down. They've still got it.
Now Engen finds Hegerberg, but Hegerberg's being marked very closely.
Heavy touch there, one back by Norway. Here's Hansen. She is very, very good. This is good. Just working out the line, wins a throws, and apparently not. No, Norway throw. That's only New Zealand throw.
But yeah.
Looked like that was kicked off by Hassett there, but no, it's Mjelde who got the last touch.
It's not very seen Mjelde so far, playing a right back. New Zealand just tend to come down that right hand side every time, looking for Riley, in that role. So yeah, or just long, everything long. But yeah, Engen
back again by Norway.
Hansen finds Blackstead to Hegerberg. This is nice football. Tries to shoot, it's blocked.
Blackstead's going to get there.
Looks like Julie Blackstead could keep this alive. Has Reiten up in support.
Plays a
1-2 with the defender's leg. Ball in, claimed well by New Zealand's keeper. Terran Clay, or Terran Sele, apologies if I pronounced your name wrong, but welcome to the stream. Who's making it out of this group stage and what are your predictions? For this game, I went 3-0, you went 2-0 Norway, right? And then in terms of the groups, well, if you want to see all the group stage, we did a podcast predicting the whole tournament yesterday. In terms of this group, we'd probably say Norway will top it. It'll be close then between New Zealand and Switzerland.
I think I said Switzerland in the end.
Because I think I put Switzerland. Yeah. I think you put Switzerland top of the group.
I might have. Don't really know what I was thinking there.
Obviously, Senor Gocevic is a very good player, as is Ramon Buchanan, as is Alicia Lehmann. So they've got a quality squad to Switzerland. I just don't think their Norway levels are good. No. What sporting app do you use? Example 1, football. I use Footmob for everything.
Yeah, Footmob's just easy.
Yeah. Don't like OneFootball. Don't know why.
It's one of those where all of them are, I'm sure, are absolutely fine.
The same, aren't they?
You stick with the one you get first and you don't change it. Like, I'm not going to get rid of Footmob and suddenly get live score.
Unless we get a brand deal.
Suddenly
we change. God, I always love OneFootball.
Yeah.
The best app in the world.
Oh, brilliant.
And ball through from Steinmetz. She's been probably the player that's impressed me the most so far. Looked the most exciting. Riley tries to keep it on. Forced wide by Engen. Very good defending.
I'd say smart.
Leaves Riley nowhere to go.
Her, but just forced her out.
Well, didn't actually touch her. She just shuffled her towards the line.
She fell over by herself.
And Riley didn't have anywhere to go. Because she tries to keep it on, but just can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Already off the pitch when they make any sort of contacts. Yeah.
If anything, Riley kind of turned in on Engen.
Mikkelsen goes long.
It's gone pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Hegerberg
has.
Again, dispossessed.
Quite a fast-paced game, I would say.
Every time Hegerberg takes her first touch, she's got players around her. Another foul there. Is that Blackstead? Another foul.
No, Mjelde. Callum Core, welcome to the stream. I want New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland. So New Zealand top the group. I mean, it could happen if they can defend like this in every game. Just keep it really compact. Maybe get a goal.
What we're all agreeing on is the Philippines are going nowhere.
That's it. That seems to be it, doesn't it? I don't think they'll
be at bottom of the group.
They're good enough,
but I think it will be close between the other three teams.
Yeah. It's not like they're devoid of talent, the Philippines. They've definitely got some decent players. I don't think they've got the talent of the other sides in the group.
No.
But they have still got some decent players. But yeah. And of course, Quinley Koizada, their striker, could definitely cause some problems. But
I mean, New Zealand tend to go directly. The referee's in the box. Now the referee's got herself out of the box. The long ball.
From
It's flicked on by Wilkinson
and claimed well by Mellickson. Or Mickelson. Yeah. Norway keeper's been a lot more involved than I thought she would be.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. New Zealand have played better than I expected. Norway haven't really got a stranglehold in this game
right
yet.
idea of that bit. Go aim for Wilkinson. She's going to head it back towards goal, which no one's under.
And it seems to be that midfield battle that Norway are losing at the moment. New Zealand are winning because there's just a difference in physicality. I think it looks like, Steinmetz and Purcell just getting to everything quicker, getting stronger. Whereas Norway, quite a lot of technical midfielders, Engen and Manham, and I think Reiten's in there, of course, but not much physicality in there. Reiten does well. Hegerberg holds it up nicely, though Hansen can't get in front of it. Riley just pounces on the pass, and now New Zealand coming forwards once more. Can't quite put the ball in the box there, has to go back to Steinmetz. And now Bowen, under pressure from Hegerberg, finds Steinmetz, and here's Stott. Very calm in possession, New Zealand as well, which surprises me. They just seem so relaxed under the heavy press. But ball long, claim well by Mickelson. Alan House says first Norway, second Philippines, third Switzerland, fourth Norway. Oh wait, Norway's meant to be New Zealand. Which one? The offer first. Okay, thank you, Alan. Yeah, I mean that would be the complete inverse of some predictions. But yeah, if New Zealand and Philippines get through, fair enough.
I was going to say. I mean, that would Philippines, I'll say. Philippines would be massive. Offside there against Wilkinson.
Yeah, you just think, though, that this New Zealand seem to be playing at the best they could possibly get here, whereas Norway I would say they're about 50%, if that, of their quality. So they could definitely improve in this game, I'd say.
I think New Zealand do is that they're not letting that midfield, that technical midfield, get on the ball. Because if you give Guro Reiten space, she's going to tear you apart.
But Hegerberg is fighting for scraps in this game. She's getting nothing.
Every time the ball gets within 5 yards of her,
Stott and Bowen
both centre arse. One takes her out, one takes the ball.
Yeah. You think they could
Hegerberg is
copy the system.
If you get her in the right position, she will score.
You almost want to copy the system of New Zealand here, because actually to have two strikers up front, to have Blackstead and to have Hegerberg up there, would benefit them, I'd say. But I think also because they're both of their midfielders, Reiten and Manham, push forwards, to almost form a five in attack with both the wingers as well. It does leave them a little light midfield to then get before those long balls to get through, because only Engen's in there sweeping up, and of course the back line. But Bowen, and now it's with the Ali Riley, and Steinmetz spins it around the corner. Wilkinson holds it up well. Now Hand gives chase, so Mickelson will get that easy. Engen turns out, now back to Mjelde, and here is Hervikson, or I can't remember now. Gonna have to double check that, but Engen trying to find Reiten, but can't. Here is Wilkinson. Can New Zealand make something happen? Strong challenge from Mjelde. Steinmetz looking to make something happen. Bot just about gets there before the ball goes off. And under pressure from Blackstead, deals with it well, and now goes all the way back to the New Zealand goalkeeper. But so far, I'd say New Zealand been the better side, which has surprised me, because Norway are a very good team. Yeah, maybe that home crowd, as we say, maybe just having that, making that difference. Reiten wins the ball high at the pitch, releases Hegerberg, though it's overhit by Guro Reiten. Massive hit and no chance for Ada Hegerberg to get there.
Yeah, it's Norway. It's not clicking at the moment.
It's really starting to see these world class players. Your Graham Hansons, your Guro Reitens, just seem a little bit off the pace, and Riley there slips over, and this could be a chance for Norway, because Graham Hansen now coming forward on this right hand side, skips past Steinmetz. Riley trying to get in behind, though Hansen can cause a lot of problems with her pace. Brilliant from Graham Hansen. Players in the centre. Ada Hegerberg. That's a huge block from Bowen.
Brilliant from Hansen.
And that's exactly what Norway could do there. They just get on the ball there and just drive forwards with it, and instantly there's a chance.
Absolutely brilliant from Hansen there.
Yeah.
Skipping past two players, getting into the penalty area, cutting it back to Hegerberg. You couldn't have really done much more. Huge tackle from Stott there. Big tackle. Denied a goal, really.
Yeah. Whoever can. Now with the Hansen. Now Herver can. Or Harver can. Now Hansen coming forwards. Norway start to show their attacking intent there. If they can replicate that a few more times, they may well be able to finally get a goal. But as we see, again, Hegerberg being so tightly marked.
Yeah.
So tightly marked. There's no chance for her to really get a shot away. I sadly don't think New Zealand is going to be first in the group stage, says Terran Kelly. Yeah, I can't see either, to be honest.
No. I think maybe they could get through, squeeze through, but that'll be tough in itself.
Yeah. And now Hegerberg going for a drive, but tightly marked by the number 2, Percival. And now Riley looking to attack down the line, and Guro Reiten just pushes it to the ground. Did you get a wall chart for this World Cup? Asks Alan. I haven't seen. I don't know if there is one, and I don't have it if there is.
I'm guessing there probably is. But
yeah, you'd imagine there's something in the sun.
Didn't get one.
But
a tournament tree. You can fill in, you can write in. A sticker book.
But yeah.
New Zealand
Here
come
now,
forward again.
Stott, Bot.
I think the ball has
Back to
rarely
Stott.
sat in the middle. It's always one side coming forwards.
Oh, that's brilliant from Steinmetz. Trying to pick out.
Oh, good defending.
Oh, yeah.
Good defending from
Bot
Rams.
got down the line, couldn't get to that ball though.
Yeah.
For all of Norway's flaws so far, I would say Hansen's had a really good game. I think Mjolnir's had a good game as well. But yeah.
I think defensively they've been alright, but they have been tested defensively, and that's their problem.
New Zealand definitely been the better side, I would say, though.
Yeah. They'd probably like to be in a position where they aren't under so much pressure. That's a very long ball forward, but again, no Norway head under it.
No. Ball flicked to Hegerberg, tries to hold it up. That's a strong challenge from the left back, Ali Riley. Reiten now flicks it on, and Reiten releases Julie Blackstead down the line. Can she get there? I think Stott's going to get there. Blackstead
Very smart
stops the clearance. And it's now out for a New Zealand throw. Deep in their own third, though. This does leave them under a little bit of pressure. Yeah. There's a lot on Amazon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there was any. I didn't actually search for any bunting. I know for the Qatar World Cup, obviously we had bunting in the background with all the nations on. But yeah, haven't really got any decorations for this World Cup. Ali Riley now on this left hand side. New Zealand with a lot of bodies forward here, and Ali Riley can't get past Hansen. Great challenge from Graham Hansen, and now Norway can attack. Blackstead, Hegerberg, just slightly overhit. Trying to play it into the path of Hansen, but overhits it.
Hansen's fast, all that fast.
Yeah.
Another
Ball out wide.
wide.
Riley.
New Zealand just finding a lot of space today.
The passes are coming off a lot more often. It's almost like Norway's zonal marking, whereas New Zealand are going player to player.
Yeah. This is really good football from
Percival now. Puts the ball into the box, and hand can't quite get there. Now Steinmetz. Again lifts it towards Wilkinson. And has that come off Harver count? I think it might have. No, not in the eyes of the officials. And yeah. I know potentially it has. Yeah. Yes, it has indeed. It is going to be a corner now for New Zealand.
5 minutes
another
until
chance
the end of the first half.
for them to get a goal. Yeah. Definitely been a cagey affair so far.
Definitely.
The chance now to break the deadlock
The first goal will be huge. Because if New Zealand gets something to defend, Norway get a big spot bother. Wilkinson again being double marked. Hegerberg touch tight, Milder backing her up. They are not letting her win that ball, whatever happens.
Yeah, they definitely can't let her run free.
Referee's
That's
not
an easy
happy
header.
with Hegerberg and Wilkinson holding each other.
Imagine it's more Hegerberg holding Wilkinson than the other way around. But
Literally, Wilkinson's just standing there. Hegerberg's holding her. Ball in.
Percival. Nice flat ball into the box. They're just trying a few different techniques now, Percival. Obviously, she was floating them at first. Now just trying to deliver them a bit more flat and onto the head of Wilkinson. And Hansen ran out of play. I didn't think that went off.
Stay on the line. Yeah. Here we go, I'll find out.
No, I didn't. Did
just skipped out.
I don't know.
I think that
it was close.
Like that Japan got in the World Cup. I think if you actually looked at it, it would have been on the line.
I think it would have been over the line. I think it's because it goes up in the air. You can't see.
And a quick.
Now Wilkinson needs someone in the box. It's going to fall to hands though. Just Harvakan gets in front of it just about. Riley looking to cause some problems.
Not making it easy for themselves.
Hansen sticking close with Riley now, trying to win that ball back. Riley's got nowhere to go. Going to try and win a corner out of it. Has managed to get through Blackstead and Hansen, to be fair. Here is Bott. Ball into the box.
That's a good ball.
And what Mill does so well there is she just sort of runs into Wilkinson. Who's your guys' predictions on winning the Cup? I think we both said England. Pure bias there, really, isn't there? But yeah, good to be honest. When Saturday rolls around, we'll be here. Scarves, flags, the whole shebang. England songs before kick-off.
Forced turnovers.
Blackstead lost possession a lot. That's how Riley and Bott.
That's just Bott and Blackstead trading on this left-hand side.
Yeah.
Just there, spent the whole game just giving the ball to each other.
Crystal Palace wants 70 million for Decore, who they signed last year. Speaking of overpricing, very good player though. Very good player, Decore. Had a very good season at Lens. I think they paid 30 million for him, so it sort of makes sense why they'd command a high fee. He's also probably got a long contract left. I think he's probably got around 4 years left in his deal, so they are under no prerogative to sell Decore.
Long ball looking for Blackstad. It's good defending there from Bott. Actually, he was on the floor and upside down.
Yeah, did quite well considering all the circumstances.
Hegerberg dropping in again.
Stopped as well there, yeah. It feels like what's usually so effective for Hegerberg. That air dominance. Wilson in really behind. Good. Can she get a shot away? That is sensational from Markkanen. Markkanen.
Wilson just bullies both Mjelde and Harkinen out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that brilliant. Lovely little pass from hand. But no, Mjelde just again. Wilkinson's strength is just they can't cope with it. She just pushed them out of the way. Anne
says, I can't watch the England match, crying face. Yeah, why? Why can't you watch the England match? I presume you're doing something at 10:30 on a Saturday morning, but yeah.
Because people do things at like
people do things, yeah. No one's doing anything at 3:15 though, so join us tomorrow. Percival, again, just trying to find Wilkinson. Definitely attacking those corners more now, New Zealand. Nobody wanted to challenge that.
Still bouncing around.
4-2. 4-2 flicked away. Hansen tries to hold it up, Percival. And not much that Riley can do there. Great defending from Ada Hegerberg. Yeah, if she wasn't so good up front, you definitely want to play Hegerberg in a deeper role because she does have that physicality. So, but yeah. Brilliant finisher though, so you definitely want to lead in the line. By the way, I haven't mentioned the poll today, but it's very, very close. 44% Norway, 30% New Zealand, 26% draw. So opinion seems to be split there across the board. I don't think I've ever seen draw be as high as it is. There are a lot of people caught in two minds there, but yeah.
That's the half. No added time. Not surprised. We
not too many stoppages. So 0-0 here in Auckland. Norway 0, New Zealand 0. Nothing to split the two sides so far, but there have been chances at both ends. Been a very decent start to this tournament. Yeah, this one's World Cup. By the way, just a quick thing before we get into sort of our half-time stuff. I just want to thank everyone we've already gained a load of subscribers today. We're now at 1.58k, so we're only 20 subs away from 1.6k.
Thank you all very much.
If you are new around here and you haven't
take a guess that some of you in chat right now subscribe, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, please do consider it.
Yeah. Does massively help us out. But a good first half so far. There's nothing really to split the two sides. But New Zealand have surprised me.
I was, yes. I thought Norway. I said Norway get one goal outside the half and probably control the game, but it has been a very strong 45 minutes.
Anything but controlling
from the hosts.
They've barely been able to get on the ball, really. New Zealand, there's a lot of intensity, I would say, in midfield, a lot of physicality in midfield. Every time a ball is laid into one of the Norway forwards, instantly a New Zealand defender is pushing onto them or through them most of the time. Like, there's barely a chance for Norway to get on the ball high up the pitch. I think this game could end 0-0. I wouldn't be surprised, Terran and Sele, because New Zealand are very good defensively and don't have a lot going forwards. So
we'll be a bit dull to open the tournament with 0-0. So
an anticlimax, isn't it?
But you're right. This could New Zealand look very, very comfortable. Norway, unless they can find another gear, which they need to.
Typically, we're going to watch the game that's 0-0, and then Australia go for 5 past Ireland or something.
Or Ireland go for on a show if we like 4-3.
Yeah. Somehow, Katie McCabe turns up. Because who else is going to score for Ireland? Yeah. Matthew says, I forgot Auckland is 10 hours in front of us here in Seville and 11 in front of you in England. Yeah, that's what we were surprised. Obviously, we were setting up. Well, I woke up at 6 this morning. We were out here by 7.
We were setting up and the sun today just got out.
Yeah.
We turned
the TV.
Pitch black. It feels really weird.
Settled in tonight.
I mean, both teams very even. Possession of 54-46 split. Both teams with 4 attempts. Still yet to see an attempt on target in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not great.
No, it's not. I think that just shows, though, how neither of us really been able to get a shot away. And when they have, it's a wayward effort. Like, it's a pot shot or it's deflected wide. It feels like not a lot.
Both Hegerberg and Wilkinson have shots blocked.
Yeah. Every time that Hegerberg's been getting, the specific,
immediately on it.
The chance that points out, comes to mind instantly is when Hansen flew down that right hand side, cuts it back. Hegerberg couldn't get there because Bowen was on her instantly. So.
Norway have got to find a way to get Hegerberg some room, because at the moment she's got nothing and she can't do that. This was the early chance, Purcell putting Wilkinson in behind, but her touch just let her down here.
Yeah. She's had a few chances like that now. Wilkinson just running in behind, not quite getting the angle though.
It's winning the ball back in defence and immediately turning it very quickly.
Here again, we're seeing a chance again. Just gets the other side of Harverkamp, but she's run herself so wide that she can't. Wilkinson, that's the problem with playing 2 strikers. Yeah. She's too far to the right hand side, so she's not really, direct in on goal.
No.
It's very difficult to finish when you're so far wide. Obviously, the centre half's doing a great job of forcing them into wide areas.
Just this heavy touch let her down. It's a brilliant drive, just wasted away.
Who do you think will be the dark horses during the World Cup? Asks Alan. You went Jamaica, didn't you?
I went Jamaica.
Obviously went
Zambia.
Zambia.
Khadija Shaw's just going to score a load.
Yeah, I'm back in Zambia because they beat Germany in 1 friendly. That's my whole basis for it.
You've just hopped on a hype train.
I have indeed. And of course it's their first World Cup, so
yeah,
they could shock the world. And I don't think they've got too bad a group. Japan, Spain, Costa Rica. I think they're all winnable. Other than Spain. Yeah. But even if they just beat Japan and Costa Rica, they're free.
Spain are in tatters at the moment. So
they are.
They're still a strong side, but they are, it's a hot mess.
Yeah. Their manager not commanding much favour amongst his squad. No. So, yeah.
Speaking of managers, who's happy with the two between Hegerberg?
Oh, it's got to be Klimkova. Klimkova. Yeah, I think she'll be very pleased with what she's seen so far because New Zealand haven't really put a foot wrong in defensive areas, and that's exactly what she'd have been instructing. Keep it very compact, very tight. If we get the ball forwards, let's hope Wilkinson does something.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, keep going as you're going. Just keep it very tight. I think they're playing their game plan excellently because Norway can't exploit at all. There's no areas for them to exploit. And every time Hegerberg's been anywhere near possession, there's instantly either Bowen or Stott just crashing into her. So I think they're playing exactly as they would want to. Japan are better than Spain. Are they? I mean, I knew Japan were decent. Obviously, they won the Asian Cup in Did they win the 2015 one? I think China won the 2019 one. Japan are still a good side. I would say Spain are better, though. Spain have got a very good squad. I know they're weak this year, but they've definitely got a very good squad.
I think I'll be interested to see how they do.
Then Japan have players like Yui Hasegawa, of course, of Manchester City, who is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. That'll be, of course, Japan-Spain is a game that is on our schedule at some point. I think
tomorrow's going to be an interesting one. Nigeria, Canada.
Yeah.
Canada, good side.
They're two sides where they've got some really good standout players, but other than that, the squads are a little bit... I think Canada are probably the stronger side.
Yeah, because I think they've got players across, just defensively, they've got Lawrence and Buchanan both at Chelsea midfield-wise. They've got Fleming.
Doesn't matter who your defence is when you've got to play against Asisat Oshoala. She's such a good player. So it could be that actually, if Nigeria can just get the ball into Oshoala, we're only going to watch 0-0 throughout this tournament. That's it.
Apart from England.
Yeah. And then all the other games are going to be like crackers. But yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just watching 0-0s.
I would be really intrigued to see how that game. I think there's a lot of games in this tournament which are kind of like, what is going to happen? Because this is why, like, because the World Cup's once every 4 years, all the teams change from when they play each other, so they're all completely different teams.
Yeah.
With the obviously, because the European teams play each other like every 2 years, because obviously they play each other in the Euros and the World Cup. But it's those nations from Africa, from America, from Asia that you don't see too much. That I think could be surprising.
I think a lot of people are writing off South Africa, but they are AFCON champions.
Yeah.
But, because they obviously don't have much of a presence in the men's game. We don't really see South Africa as a force in the men's game. I think a lot of people are just going, oh, well, they'll be bad. We don't really know them. They're not one of the elites. But they did win AFCON. They did look really impressive during that tournament. So I think they definitely could make a good go of it, South Africa. But yeah. Should be a good tournament in general. I think it's an interesting setting, of course, having it split across 2 countries, because that does mean that... Do you think... I think with a lot of tournaments that are split across countries, you lose that cultural thing. But I think that New Zealand and Australia are close enough in culture, right? Yeah. That it will feel like one country almost.
New Zealand probably has a bit more culture than Australia, I'd say, in terms of the traditions.
I mean, every country's got a culture.
Yeah. Yeah. More diverse culture.
Yeah.
But equally, thing is though, Australia's like a whole different, because Australia, it's got different time zones across the country. Like one side of Australia, I don't know if they'll be asleep right now, but they'll be in a different time zone to the other side of Australia.
Well, it's like when we have USA in 2026, of course, in the Men's World Cup, that will be ridiculous. Because Texas is nowhere near the same time zone as Miami. So that's going to be insane if we're getting these situations where they're just insane kickoffs. But yeah. Should be very exciting.
I mean, basically just for us in England, it's 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. the games could be.
Sometimes, yeah. So that'll finish. Tomorrow morning when we're waking up for the games, then it's going to be broad daylight out in Australia. So yeah, could be a weird one. Masco Kill, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, mate. This World Cup has 4 different time zone kickoffs. That's mad. That is pretty mental. Yeah. I think it's only the US could have that same situation.
Yeah.
Because even if you did a whole Europe World Cup, it would be the same.
Because there's only an hour or 2 in between each European country.
Yeah. Well, I guess if Russia would be the greatest example in 20...
Yeah.
Was it 2018? Yeah, 2018 Russian World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think we're in for a good second half here, though. I think we are, because I think Norway will be getting... they'll be getting told they need to improve. And if Norway can find space, I think they could put on a brilliant show. Because if you give Reiten and Manham and Hansen and Blackstad room to work with and space to get the ball down, show their ability, they are world class players.
Could we see a change of system for Norway?
Possibly.
Could we see a personnel change?
Maybe. They've got to find a way to make space.
Could they bring someone on in the midfield just to shore them up a little bit? Because they've got options in there. They've got Vilde Risa, who plays for Manchester United, is a defensive midfielder. Yeah. That could just give them a bit more security in there.
But also gives Reiten and Manham or Reiten and Engen license to run.
Yeah, a little bit more freedom.
I'd definitely keep Reiten on there.
Yeah, I don't think you take Ryan off. I don't think you take Hegerberg off. For me, Blackstead could be a sub.
And then you put Reiten
I don't think you take Hansen off either. Those 3 have got to stay.
Yeah.
But... yeah, I think maybe if you have Engen and you bring on Risa, they can sit a little deeper. That gives Manham more of a license to get forward, and that means the wingers can also stay forwards.
Yeah.
So at the moment they're dropping into this 4-1-4-1. That's leaving a little too that's being a bit too polite to New Zealand.
Yeah.
They haven't got that much quality in forward areas, and we've seen even when they get in behind and they're exploiting, they don't really create anything. So I think Norway have got to be a bit more confident.
Yeah.
I get why in the first half you want to be very compact, very tight, very narrow. Second half, be a bit more expansive, be a bit more expansive, because you've only got 45 minutes and you've got to score.
I think so.
Because if not, you leave yourself in big trouble of not getting through.
Just that I've noticed something quite interesting. So Norway, during this half-time break, they have got, by the looks of things, most of the subs and a few coaches out on the pitch warming up. New Zealand, not a soul. No subs, no coaches out there at all.
Maybe that togetherness in the dressing room, because everyone in there. But
I'm guessing that Klimova wants her subs to hear her instructions as well.
Or potentially Norway are making changes, so they need substitutes out there, obviously warming up.
But New Zealand are very much sticking with what they've got because it's working.
Yeah, I think that.
And if they could open the tournament where even just get picking up a point, that's huge for them. For Norway, it'd be a big slip up.
Yeah, it would be. But also, you've got to remember the difference in the sizes of the squad and all that. Not in terms of the playing staff, but the coaching staff. I don't know how many coaches New Zealand will have. Whereas we know Norway obviously
only got Clem over.
Well, they'll have a coach or two, but they might not have. Norway may well have more on their bench than New Zealand do, because Norway have invested more into their side, and that's why they've got this quality squad. Not obviously you can't buy players, but you can train them better, you can develop them, you can get the better coaches.
I do think it's interesting doing that because we've never with the England men's team, we haven't seen it in a very long time where we've had a non English manager manage the international team. Well, there's quite a few teams in the Women's World Cup where they are managed by managers who aren't from their nation. Yeah. And obviously New Zealand here.
A Czech manager.
Yeah.
Clem Kober.
It's an interesting one because I guess some people would say, so it's not your nation, they're not going to be like...
I think the biggest difference is that a lot of international managers are ex-players. I think it's a simple fact of we're only now starting to get ex-players becoming managers in the women's game. If you look, so obviously you've got Hegerberg today, but back 50 years, was it? How long ago was women's football banned in the UK? It wasn't that long ago. I think it was only 50 years ago that it was legalised in the UK. So we're only starting now to get managers. Managers are usually in their 50s, aren't they?
Yeah.
And so if you think 50 years ago, well, there probably wouldn't have been many women getting into the sport. Yeah.
But I think, we've come a long way in however long it has been, but we've still got a long way to go.
Of course, yeah.
I think this tournament's very big though. As it said, there are over 2 billion TV viewing figures.
Yeah, exactly. That is huge. And I think for me, we're starting to see there's a lot more of a spotlight on women's football. I think it was very difficult to watch the games in 2019. I remember watching the final. I think that was broadcast on either ITV or BBC. But I think before then, even they probably wouldn't have had it on BBC at all.
In England, despite the time zones in England, every single game is on, whether it's at 3 a.m. or 1 p.m.
Yeah. And I think that shows the change in demand, especially in the UK after the Lionesses won last year.
Yeah.
Of course. So I think more and more people are coming around to the fact that actually women's football, it's not bad. It is a very good standard of football. So.
I think from an England point of view, I think last year was massive because people did get behind the Lionesses.
Yeah.
And I think, especially for England fans, because the men's team's done absolutely nothing.
Well, we have got to finals and semis, but we've not won anything.
Exactly. So where Sweden and Ireland's come in at the line, and I think we did it on home soil. We won the Euros on home soil, so everyone knew about it. Wherever you went, everyone knew about it. Everyone was interested in it.
And obviously, there's still a way to go to make women's football even more mainstream, even more global. But I think as we move into the next generation, I think it will become. It will grow in popularity, the women's game, and I think that's a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
So, great to see. Anyway, we are close to that second half getting underway now. Both sides making their way out of the tunnel. Anything you want to touch on before we get into that second half? Any thoughts from that first half? Please just put them in and we will make sure to discuss them. Or anything else you want us to discuss quickly before we get back into the action. Norway just warming up.
The only change I can see is that Manham's put gloves on.
To be fair, it's interesting obviously because it is winter in Australia. I think we obviously are forgetting that. That is another impact because I was thinking earlier, would potentially the climate have an impact?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be boiling hot like I'm picturing outback, I'm picturing soaring heat, kangaroos jumping about. Actually, it's going to be very cold out there.
It's 8 p.m. on a winter's evening in Australia.
Yeah.
I don't blame Manham in New Zealand. I don't blame Manham for putting some gloves on. I'd put some gloves on.
I was about to say, she's probably not used to the colder climates. Then I remember she's from Norway, so probably has dealt with some cooler climates.
50% of the time it's snow.
Yeah.
Even more than that.
Yeah. London came up to the stream. Good morning, lads. Hope you're both good.
Having a great time.
Very excited for this tournament.
Yeah.
Very excited for the very early mornings, and they're not much sleeping, but very excited for the tournament. And Norway will get us underway for this second half. And now we are underway here in the second half. I don't think there were any changes at the break, by the way. We are just, looks like the same 11 for both sides. It's interesting. I potentially would have expected Norway to change something up. We may see a system change slightly, though, as we go into the second half. But, yeah. But it does look like Reiten's moved out to the left now, which does make a lot more sense. And Blackstad's being used as an attacking midfielder, I think. So Manham dropping into the 2 there. Which is sort of how I'd have played it from the start, I have to be honest. Like, I think that does make the best use of the talents in this Norway squad. To have Guro Reiten on the left wing. That's where she excels. Blackstad putting the pressure on now.
Well, that Blackstad gloves on, not Manham.
And Bielda can't quite get there. Beautiful football. Flicked well around the corner by Sophie Hand. And now here's Wilkinson. Her touch lets her down again, though. You get the sense if you can get Wilkinson within a yard of the goal, she's going to score. But in these areas where they keep getting the ball into her, she just can't get it under her control very easily.
No.
And you just think maybe her size, and because she is very tall, makes it, you tend to see that taller players do struggle to control the ball a little more. Because they are, tall. But very good in the air, though, and I think that's been proven by the fact that Hegerberg and about 9 other Norwegians just follow her around whenever New Zealand get a corner. Ball into the box, though. That's looking for Ada Hegerberg. Blackstad can't react in time. Manham also put gloves on, so that does explain why you were getting those two mixed up. But ball in from Hansen. Just missed by both Manham, and then Blackstad can't react quick enough.
Yeah. Didn't anticipate Manham just heading it sideways.
Yeah, glanced off her head there, really.
Couldn't really get
from Manham
any connection from the position she was in. But much better start from Norway.
Yeah. Bowen.
Oh, that was quite out there.
Sprays it out wide. And that's worked quite well. Not Ali Riley, the other Riley. Gives it into Hand. Hand coming forwards here. Can she find Wilkinson? Wilkinson in the box, and she's scored, and New Zealand have the opener here. And it's just how we thought it would come. A ball in behind. Hand chases it to the byline. It's a great cross in. And Wilkinson, this is what we've been saying. If you can get the ball into Wilkinson in the box, she's going to score. And she's very much scored there.
Huge
Against
goal.
the odds, New Zealand are leading here.
I mean, look what that means to the hosts.
Yeah.
Big goal.
I thought maybe at the break Norway would wake up a bit, but it seems they're as asleep as they were in the first half, and they've been hurt there on the counter. Just no chance really for Norway to get back in there, and New Zealand
Caroline Hand, brilliant, wins the foot again. The ball through was perfect. She wins the foot race, and of course with Wilkinson unmarked, and you cannot leave Wilkinson unmarked.
The goalkeeper is beating herself up there, but
I don't think there's really much she could do. Get caught out. I mean, I got caught out by the goalkeeper. Not taking the goalkeeper. The defender coming across.
And Engard's unhappy there about the positioning. This is Harvakan just gets spun too easily, and then need to be closer to Wilkinson in the box there.
Yeah, but against that pace, it's that burn of pace not only from Hand but from Wilkinson to get ahead of the defenders and then to stay on side, and it's an easy finish from there to beat the keeper. Keeper doesn't stands no chance.
Goalkeeper back, gambles on her going the other way. She doesn't.
Wilkinson would have seen that and just put it the other side.
Yep. And New Zealand have a crucial goal in the opening moments of this second half.
And we have our first goal of the 2023 World Cup.
And Norway. Well,
Stunned.
I mean, they are, because they very much came into this game as the favourites. Yet now we have a New Zealand goal.
What a start to this second half.
New Zealand have no prerogative to go forwards now. Everything for the next 40 minutes, just to the corners, slow it down, get it gone. But Hannah Wilkinson, that's her 3rd World Cup goal, which is a record for New Zealand players.
That says it all, though. That says it all.
They are the underdogs coming into this game.
Yeah.
Massively.
And Norway need to sort themselves out.
I mean, Bielda's kicked that off, and now I don't think there's going to... Well, Ali Riley taking her time to go and collect that. But, it's gone over the advertising hoarding. Obviously can't go collect that.
Yeah, it stopped. It cut off. The advertising board cut off like a yard up. I mean, Hegerberg looks very lost. And
do you think her inexperience as a coach could be a problem for Norway? Because they've got such a talented squad, but it's going to be interesting to see Reece in this position, because she's not the most experienced. She's not going to be used to these sorts of situations where she's got to make a change. She's got to change something about this Norway system.
It's a weird one, because I think their best players are on the pitch. They're just not doing their job.
It's just, maybe you've got too many attackers in there, because Norway do seem to have such an influx of attacking talent.
That midfield three is very attacking. It does feel like maybe they underestimated New Zealand, especially being the hosts in the opening game of the tournament. A bit of naivety in terms of their opposition.
It also seems like rather than having Hansen now as the outlet, it's going to be Guro Reiten as the outlet when Hegerberg drops in to play defence.
That's also the problem. Your experienced striker's been
Wilkinson
being marked touch tight by about 7 different players,
and then has to get in to play defence because nobody else can actually mark their striker effectively.
And again, New Zealand coming forward.
And Hegerberg
Riley
trying to stop Riley,
can't
and
keep
Riley
on.
just again for the second time today. It's going to be
just ushered out.
Jenna says, my teacher thinks Norway are going to win, but I think New Zealand. I mean, now it does look like New Zealand will win, but Norway, I think, would have been a very good bet, because Norway are a very good side.
Probably.
And this is an upset of expectations to see New Zealand leading.
I mean, that's the first shot on target of the game.
Yeah.
Both sides, 5 shots each. Says a lot, though. You have to be clinical.
Ball in behind. Wilkinson
she's on
gets the wrong side of the defenders, and she tries to make something happen.
She's got it back. Can she put it in? Was that at hand? No, corner.
Yeah, she reminds me of Akin Fenwa. Just the way it just keeps going, just
the pace,
power
the strength,
through,
just bullies everyone. And even when she has a shot block, she picks the ball back up again and
just keeps going. Just an absolute brute. Fantastic player, Hannah Wilkinson. She's causing so many problems. And again, Norway, no answer so far.
Dropping back for this corner. Oh, yeah, since the goal, it's been all New Zealand.
Yeah. I mean, if they can get second, they stand themselves in great stead just to get a massive 3 points. Yeah, Percival over this then. They are just waiting for something in the box. I think the ref might be unhappy with probably Ada Hegerberg, gonna be honest. Like, that seems to be the problem.
I think they are. I did
Potentially a
think that
handball
was a
here.
hand.
Yeah.
From Mara Mielda. I did. It might just be a normal, because no one really had an appeal, but I did have a bit of a suspicion.
So obviously, Hannah Wilkinson tried to let fly. If it did strike the hand of Mara Mielda, obviously this would be a penalty.
I think it was when she knocked it out of play. The second time.
I can see England being Haiti 14-0.
Yeah, possible penalty check here.
London Kent, I don't think we'll put 14 past Haiti. We should
This would be massive if this is given.
Yeah. This would be.
So now we've probably mentioned this, what we can't hear is after this decision, the VAR official will announce to the crowd why the decision was made.
I don't think it does strike the hand.
Very harsh.
Don't think it does strike the hand. Especially since it comes off the leg first. Yeah, no. There we go. Makes a lot of sense, that, I have to say.
But what we couldn't have heard there is the decision...
Wilkinson's escaped the marker, by the way.
Yeah.
Her marker didn't work though, because the ball didn't go in where she was stood.
I think it's when the decision is overturned, they explain why. So if they had given a penalty there, they would have explained why they gave the penalty.
I think it's an explanation at the end of the game, or the end of the halves.
Oh, yeah.
It's how they're doing it, but... Yeah. Gives them time to come up with the excuse.
So, yeah.
What we were thinking here is if you tilt your head this way and then look at it from a different angle.
You turn it upside down and get a shake, it looks like it's hit the arm. So we gave it. Now, to be fair, FIFA refs are much better than Premier League refs.
If you put some rock music in the background, it looks insane, and then you definitely want to
honestly, like Premier League released a few clips of the VAR chat, but it was the really obvious decisions.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting furious at the ref for getting it away.
Wilkinson. And now it's with Hassett and Steinmetz.
New Zealand in control.
Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. Hand there, Caroline Hand trying to spin Harvican, doesn't quite come off. And it's back now with Mickelson. Yeah, Harvican. Again, the New Zealand high press actually been more effective than the Norwegian high press. I really thought that Norway's attackers would cause a lot of problems. And again, though, Norway win the ball high at the pitch. Here is Hand. This could be a carbon copy, but you can find Wilkinson clipped by... Yeah, I was going to say. A little bit of contact, but not enough for a pen at all. But yeah, just caught there by Harvican. Don't think there's nothing in it really, though.
Look.
It's just a strong challenge.
No,
she's dived there.
Yeah, gee, yellow.
Hand looking for that foul, nowhere near.
Yeah, that's poor.
Yeah, should be a yellow card really. Because the
VAR should check things like that, because that only take 10 seconds and that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, Harvican there, almost. Someone's lost a boot. Harvican.
Just don't know where it's come from.
Yeah, Harvican put in the sliding challenge to block that cross, but then
the cross never came and the ball ran away, and then Can just fell on the floor. Is this that?
Yeah, Engel puts her boot back on. She's going to have to take off her laces, and then will take this free kick. But this just gives Norway a moment's rest. But unfortunately, the camera angle blocked there by...
Yeah, because the camera they were using them stood in front of
and now the opposing linesman's gone and stood in the front of it. Yeah, so off comes Julie Blackstad. I have to say, I'm not surprised. She's not really got in this game at all. And is it Reese to come on? No, it is Harvey. Should find out where she plays. It is... So Harvey is an attacker. Emily Bosshard Harvey plays for Roma, is a left winger.
So
they're going attacking. They're going for it in this game, which surprises me.
Well, are they looking at it as they need 2 goals? That is an audacious attempt. Never going to trouble anyone.
Harvey instantly
stepped on the pitch and just smacked it.
Come for a bit of an ambitious volley, but...
Yeah. I was saying, they need a goal, 34 minutes to go. Ideally they'd want 2 goals. Giving them a draw isn't a great result. For New Zealand, they'd take the point, but from this position, they are playing some really nice stuff, and they are in control of this game.
Yeah. I have to say, I thought we wouldn't hear the Norway goalkeeper's name. We haven't really heard of the New Zealand goalkeeper, Essen, really being involved at all.
Just saves, mate. It's no shots on target.
No.
For Norway.
Hansen can't quite get control of the ball. Riley. And then Bowen. Headed forwards by Engen. Falls to Hassett. Brings under control. That's a strong challenge from Manham. Puts out of play. That's going to be a New Zealand throw, which Ali Riley will send up the line. Hassett. Can't really do anything there. Boxed in well by Bielda. And now Riley will look to go down the line. Flicked on by Wilkinson. Tried to flick it over Maramjelda and into Hassett, but didn't really come off. And now Hand giving chase. And nothing. Nothing giving, though. New Zealand do force the Norway goalkeeper to throw that out of play. To keep that out of play. So, yeah. That's that high press is working really well. And Jitka Klimakova has to be happy with what she's seen so far, surely.
Yeah.
But yeah. Ball over the top, doesn't come off, claimed well by Mickelson. And now Norway can just build out from the back again. There seems to be too rushed again from Norway there. It looked like she was going to just kick it long. Now she's taking her time about it. But yeah.
Wilkinson sprinting over.
Pouncing on it instantly. That's poor from Bott. Now, Reiten. Harvey drawing the foul, given just a throw.
Yeah, New Zealand throw.
Tissi Catering, welcome. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, and also Milo Kerkez has just been announced at Bournemouth. Fantastic signing for them. Yeah. Bott down the line. Tries to get the flick on there.
And just hoofs it
Ball over the top. Hegerberg's not going to get there. Here now's Guro Reiten. Finds Ada Hegerberg. And she does really well.
That's the first time she's beaten.
Now Harvey falls to Manham. And it's just past the post. I think that was definitely a block there. I think that's what she's trying to say. She's not missed that.
Rescuing a goal kick.
Let's have a look. So Hegerberg
finally
does so well to get away from stop.
Just plays it on one more.
I think it was Harvey in that role, wasn't it? No, she does just completely put it wide.
It's another better angle.
Riley throws herself to the floor there just to make sure she can't hit it at the goal, really. She tries to just place it into the bottom corner, but can't.
Yeah, knock it past the body that was just laying on the floor.
Yeah.
Better for Norway, though. Hegerberg. That's the first time Hegerberg's had a sniff of getting past her defender. That's not a great ball forward from Essen. It's cut out, but again, losing just going long way. I think there was a bit of afters there once the ball had been cleared.
I think the ref will just go over and clear that up.
Ref's done well though. No cards, a few soft fouls, but nothing. No stupid decisions.
No, like that penalty easily could have been given by a Premier League referee. Professor Cow Gaming, brilliant name. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Good morning from us here, but good evening to you.
Yeah, as I say,
we are.
I'm guessing you're in. Well, anywhere really.
Anywhere where it's dark.
Yeah, let us know where you are.
But yeah, can you do a football quiz as a live stream, please? That could be a potential thing. Alan,
game show.
Yeah, could be decent. Little live game show. Yeah, we need to get some guests for that. Definitely won't be over the next month because we are live a lot, but that is something we could explore over the next.
It's the type of thing we could do. So say there were like 2 or 3 games on the same day that we all want to do. We could just sit here and we could do it in one of the breaks.
Yeah, I did think about doing the Christmas special as a live show this year. Just us getting...
Maybe. Just then we can upload it as a...
it stays on, it'll stay on as a podcast, but... Yeah. Or clip it up.
Yeah.
Percival trying to get the flick on, but can't. Now ball through to Wilkinson.
Dragged wide.
He just lashed at that, really.
Yeah, or Dave
Anna Wilkinson. But yeah. Do you guys play FIFA? Not really, Jaina, not anymore. Used to play it back in the day, but yeah. Don't really have time at the moment because we're usually in here streaming or recording.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, but we do play FM though. Brilliant game.
I just don't really want to spend my evenings and afternoons just getting angry at the screen.
Yeah. Who do you think going to win Australia versus Ireland? Probably going to be Australia. Just much the stronger side.
Yeah. Ireland aren't great.
Hegerberg plays into the path of Reiten, but can't.
Dispossessed. Reiten
Can't make anything of it.
Stacked it off. She lost the ball. And here comes New Zealand charging forward.
Hassett, Riley. Ali Riley looking for options. Finds Steinmetz. And now it's with Bowen. Back to the goalkeeper. Essen, now Bowen again. And it's Steinmetz. Turns out and finds Percival in possession. Now Hand. Tries to move it out wide. Can't quite. Cuts inside. Now that's a great effort and a great stop. Great effort from Riley there. Just cuts inside. That's a great effort, yeah.
So kept Norway in the game there though. I mean, good from Riley. Just get forward to time and space.
On the edge of the area. Let's fly.
Stop.
Yeah. It's the way that the goalkeeper pushes it up as well. Mickelson.
Away from our goal.
Gets a strong left hand to it and just pushes it over the bar.
Big save.
Fantastic save. But yeah, can you show us the game or not? No, Jaina, unfortunately not. We would get copyright strike instantly.
Taken down very quickly.
Yeah. Percival. Gonna put this ball in now for New Zealand. Again, we all know who they're aiming for. It's just whether they could actually pick out Wilkinson or not. Ball in, doesn't fall. Falls to Steinmetz on the edge.
Blocked again. Norway are the ones hanging on. They're the ones losing.
Yeah. And a great pass catches some players out. Bot though just slips on the surface there. She tries to take a shot. Leah 2013. Welcome to the stream. New Zealand is the best. Fair enough. I would say they've had a decent game so far.
I'd have a prediction that you are from New Zealand.
A New Zealand fan. Fair enough. Great to have a New Zealand.
Yes.
We don't have many New Zealand fans in our audience, but yeah, we welcome. But I think they're doing well in this game. I'd be cautiously optimistic you can get out of the groups.
I
think
I wouldn't Norway have played very poorly.
Norway have struggled. We don't have much confidence that New Zealand are going to go deep, but you never know. Riley looking to drive that ball forwards and can't. Now Norway could come the other way. Engen. So all it takes is just a good moment from Norway. One of their
I think if they get a goal, they'll get another. Just under half an hour to go.
Why is it copyright? Because, well, the ownership of the content is owned by BBC and they will not be happy if we're broadcasting it live on YouTube.
We'll be using their thing.
Yeah, using their content. Ball in. Percival gets rid of it. Only as far, though, as... I don't know, I think it was that Manham? No, number 20.
The explanation of it is...
Percival getting caught there. Javi just taking aim. Yeah. No, because most of the tournament's on a streaming service. So they also have it on FIFA Plus, I think. I think it's on FIFA Plus. But yeah, obviously in the UK it is on BBC and ITV.
Yeah.
I love your content. Thank you, Leah. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, here is the number 20, Javi, looking to cause some problems again. Trying to put the ball into the box, and it's blocked well. Now Bot trying to challenge for possession. Reiten turns Steinmetz and the cross.
It's lacking.
Yeah. Forced very towards the byline there by Steinmetz.
Magical season at Chelsea this year. She doesn't look like the same player. Been watching the goal back again. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Counter-attacking punch from New Zealand between Hand and Wilkinson.
Yeah, we'll be commentating other games. Yes, we'll be live every single day that the tournament is on. We won't be doing, well, we might do more than one a day once we get to the latter stages potentially, if there's a lot of demand. But we are going to do one game a day throughout the tournament. But
so tomorrow's 3:30 in the morning for Nigeria, Canada.
If you want to find our schedule, it is on the community tab. So just go to our channel, slide across the community, and it is there. But
or any of the socials, you want to go follow them.
It is on there as well. Coming forwards now is Hand, looking to cause some problems. Hassett blocked off, though, her path by a few Norway players. And now Hansen spins Riley, but then can't get to the ball. Yeah. Hansen's really struggled to have an impact. Same for Reiten, though, and Hegerberg's also not got on the ball. You feel like, though, they're the three that Norway need to get involved now, and they're not really able to get on the ball. But yeah. Hand, Hassett can't get there again, though. And now it is now back forward with Hassett. Round the corner to Hand. He turns, looking for options, forced backwards to Steinmetz. Feels like New Zealand are more patient in their build-up. I think that's benefiting them because they're able to have better plays. England wins the ball off of Wilkinson there, lifts it out wide, and now Javi could attack this wing. Coming forwards now are Norway. Options in the centre. Ball in to the back post. It's massively over here. I thought that was looking for Hegerberg at the back post, but Javi's made a mess of that cross. And again, Norway, their crossing's also been really poor today.
You've got Hegerberg to aim for.
For the opposition, Percival and Riley have been putting into great deliveries. But
if you just put in a half-decent ball, she's going to get there. But if you kick it out of play, then there's no way she can.
So a lot of alarms for this World Cup. Indeed, Alan. I think my alarm for tomorrow is set at 1:30, I want to say. Because obviously it's not just a simple matter of getting up and going live. There are things we have to prepare beforehand. But yeah. So I'll be up very early tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm going to have a sleep sketch over the next
this morning wasn't too
few weeks. Yeah, no, this morning was fine. And I think we've only got 2 streams penned in that are
USA
very early mornings. I don't know. I think I'll be alright. 2 a.m. I don't know if I'll just not go to bed from the night before or whether Though we might wake up and the stream might just be us falling asleep. So I think it should be a really good game, which should make up for it.
Do you realise an electric shock every time there's a shot?
Every time there's not a shot. I mean, just a couple of
minutes.
minutes.
I would say shot on target. It was this game. There's only been 1, so 2, pretty pointless.
Anyway, Ali Riley will go over to take the throw.
No, I need to go.
And they've got 20 minutes to find one, and doesn't seem to be much movement on the bench at the moment. But you've got to imagine they'll make some changes.
Who do they turn to though?
Professor Cow says, "I'm in Australia, so it's mostly all good." Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Sounds lovely.
What part of Australia are you in? Because there's different time zones across the continent.
But overall, imagine they're quite. It's not like a ridiculous. It's not ridiculous timing.
One's at 7 a.m. One's at 9 p.m.
Nigeria winning will wake you up. Yeah, well, interesting prediction, Alan.
I think Canada are good. I think Nigeria are probably better going forward, but Canada are probably better defensively.
Well, Canada do have Jordan Heitema, of course.
They do.
And Jesse Fleming.
I mean, if you ask me, Canada should win, but you have to find out.
But then I thought Norway would win today, and they're currently 1-0 down with 20 minutes left, so... Yeah, really could go either way. Anyway, change now for New Zealand. It is going to be the number 3. And they're making a change. So the centre-half change. This is interesting. I guess Stott may be just struggling to keep up with Hegerberg now.
For me, when you're on a clean sheet, you never start centre-half.
To be fair, she did let Hegerberg get away from her on that left-hand, on the right-hand side a while ago. So Bunge coming in centre-half. That's going to be a tough job. Stott getting, quite the applause from her teammates. A lot of high fives, a lot of
huge. Because if you look at New Zealand, they hold on here. They should beat the Philippines. So no matter what happens against Switzerland, they're going to be in a very comfortable position on 6 points.
I'm going to the third place match. Fair enough, Professor Cow. I mean, that's an interesting game to attend, the third place match. But that is going to be a good game, I reckon.
Yeah.
I can't see anyone getting to the semis being poor. I think when we did our predictions, the third place match was almost coming out as good as the finals.
Mine was USA France, I think.
Yeah, I think I had Australia France, so very similar. But yeah,
ball into
the box, and wow.
Good defend from Hansen there.
Riley can't quite get there. A great ball though. Very great. You know, exactly the sort of area you want to be putting that in. From Hassett, just lifted it towards Riley, but yeah, Hansen just does well there. Little nudge in the back, and then just lets that run out for a goal kick. Who do you guys think is going to win? My biased opinion is England. My unbiased opinion is England. So
no, I think again, obviously England.
It's too close to call.
If it's not England, I would say France or US.
I think the fact that France have Hervé Renard now, and the fact that their team is actually back.
Winnie Renard, what a player.
Like, yeah.
Or, you know,
she just decided not to play in the last one because of a disagreement with the coaches and staff, and they got rid of their manager actually this year. Yeah. So Hervé Renard only joined, I think, in around March time, February time. So he's not had loads of time to work with the squad, but he is a brilliant manager. We saw that at the World Cup, what he managed to do with Saudi Arabia at the Men's World Cup. So, yeah, I think maybe he could be the difference maker potentially, but yeah, Serena Vikings or England will of course be strong, as will that Netherlands side, as will probably Spain, if they can avoid half the rest of the squad leaving. Yeah, they should be all right. But yeah, coming forwards now are Norway. Ball looking for Graham Hansen there, doesn't really come to anything. Header from Bjelder, Steinmetz wins it back. But ball out of play now. And Reese is the first one to it, Helga Reese. No. Wants to get it going quickly. No, there doesn't seem to be anyone on the touchline. Be able to try. Doesn't really realise that Hassan's on top of her there.
Enough, yeah.
Strange to think we pay to go to football matches, but commentators get paid to go to matches.
Well, yeah, being a football commentator.
Exactly. Well, we don't get paid anything. We'll get paid something. Hopefully.
Especially if you guys just keep watching, that's all we need.
Yeah.
And subscribe and all of it, donating, whatever it is. Much appreciated.
Hopefully this doesn't turn into Australia versus France 2022. I'll be honest, not familiar with that match, but yeah.
Turns out like 9-7. Ball tried to roll through, they didn't quite work.
I'm guessing that could be that Australia were like winning maybe, and then France, the stronger side, came back in the end, potentially talking about this game. I don't know. Yeah. Ball in behind. And, Percival's been everywhere, but couldn't quite get to that ball. No. I think, rolls out for a goal kick. She did just get attached to it. She thinks that's a corner, potentially a corner then. It looks like Percival is going over to the corner flag. Yeah, corner for New Zealand. Did come off Harbour.
No, I need to get a move on.
Maybe I thought she looked annoyed. I think maybe she's just getting her breath back because she has been absolutely everywhere. Percival.
8th corner of the game for New Zealand. 8th corner.
That's exactly what they're trying to do in this game. Is really get the ball into Hannah Wilkinson every time. But Percival now lifts it high, and Wilkinson throws herself at it, but can't quite get there. Here is
New Zealand,
Bunge. One back well by Reiten. Now Hegerberg. Manham.
Oh, it's so
that
poor.
Was a really poor ball from Manham. She just panics, really.
Yeah.
France won 4-1 in that match. Yeah, it was 4-1 France. 4-1 France. Australia scored first. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to see Norway get 4 goals in the last 15 minutes. They are good enough to do it. But Manham, after that pass, has been subbed off.
He's seen that pass and gone, enough.
Yeah.
And it's brought on Boarisa.
Changed the stress at half time. I think that'll give them a little bit more security in midfield now. But Norway the substitute's not as quick to get up to not even getting up, just a couple of high fives from the bench. But they have fallen short of expectations so far, Norway. Yeah. The thing is though, even if they could just get a goal in this game, that does leave them in much better stead. If they lose this, Norway are in genuine trouble of not getting out of the group.
So they beat the Philippines, and then it's a complete.
Switzerland could go either way, I'd say.
I think they could be a bit of a surprise, Switzerland. They've got a couple of good players that could just do enough to carry them through.
Yeah. Senor Gocevic, of course, in that side. Buchanan as well. But yeah, free kick to New Zealand.
Flag up on this near side. Yeah, 15 minutes to go. Norway, I mean, they're going to need at least a goal. But even a point is a big drop of points for them.
Bunge looking to go long here. Who can she pick out of the pass? I mean, she'll be looking for Wilkinson, presumably.
That's a huge header.
Won well by Hansen, and now back out of play for Hansen. Throw in for Norway on the far side. Hansen.
Taking her time. But again, she's got nothing to use.
Flicked on well. Cleared by the number 4. And now Engel can't make anything happen. New Zealand coming the other way. This could be a chance for a second here. Ball into Hannah Wilkinson. She's in behind. A chance for Wilkinson. She's held it up well. Options.
Too wide again.
Other options appearing. Percival.
Oh, I thought
that was a big chance for New Zealand's, I think, record appearance maker.
Yeah.
Percival to finally a second goal in this game. Finally getting
to be fair, they do well to shuffle her out wide.
And here she,
I'll tell you what, it was not
the
bad.
Tottenham midfielder just lets fly. I thought she might
Nearly
just lace it home, and
does leather the steward in the
Stewart
leg.
just firms it.
Yeah, didn't even budge. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, Norway. I mean, they're going long now. Just pumping it along. No, despite what they've been told, they keep moving it along. Mjelde on the ball, through their legs, but it hasn't worked though. It's gone through her legs, so they've lost the ball.
Hassett, huge challenge from Engen, just a stopper in her path, but it does fall back in the possession of New Zealand. Now it is with Bots, and that's a massive challenge from Reiten, who gets caught in it.
I'll say it was flat.
Sorry, this is right. I think it was Harvey that went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is Bot. Looking for Hegerberg. Header not one convincingly, though it's Wilkinson that gets to it. Norway just don't react there.
No.
Someone's got to be getting on top of that ball, but they just let Hannah Wilkinson stroll over and take it. Feels like Norway, there's not enough intensity in this game, I wouldn't say. Right. Hansen now looking to attack down this right-hand side, puts it through the legs of Hassett.
It's a 2-on-1 every time she gets to the ball.
Engen. And now it's back in possession of New Zealand. Steinmetz. And they've got 13 minutes to try and find a goal. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. And yeah, Essen just gets that gone for the New Zealand goalkeeper. Mjelde gets there first, then Steinmetz intercepts the ball. And Hassett tries to take it down the wing but can't.
And that is a Norway throw. Did take a slight touch off the New Zealand winner.
Where are you from, Leo? We are from England. Sort of this southern area.
Mjelde again going directly
ahead. Done by Hegerberg, looking for Reiten and can't make out him.
It's not making it easier.
Do you have your live stream on delay, or is it just me here in Australia? We're a minute 45 in front. Well, we are watching on iPlayer rather than BBC because we are out in the studio. So
yeah, so
that will have a bit of delay, and I think we're also there's been a little bit of lag as well.
We don't really have the ability to be like pinpoint accurate.
Unfortunately not, no. I think the stream will have a little bit of delay.
Yeah.
What we're watching
plus the
delay.
Now I've got to watch Ash's trailer. So that's probably also put us behind a bit as well. Now watching a preview. This isn't it.
Hang on. I don't know what I've clicked on. There we go.
It hadn't loaded.
Anyway, yeah, we are. I'll just reload it to hopefully get us a little bit closer to live, but yeah. Well, we'll be a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
The timer is, about accurate.
So 11 minutes to go then. Norway need a goal. They're chatting on TV.
Yeah. Essen.
Launched forward.
That's why my chatting is delayed. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Professor Cow. We will have a little bit of it. There's also, I think, a delay to stream chat as well. Yeah. It's just the things of trying to do it live. Our Wi-Fi isn't the greatest. Like, we don't have loads. We are out in the studio, so we don't have the best Wi-Fi in the world. But yeah,
it's really alright today, though. It's good to see.
Yeah, usually we have a few problems. I mean, it's a little bit laggy, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's
the pitch is a little bit off.
Yeah, that's unrelated.
Oh, okay. Camera things.
Yeah.
But handsome. Looking to attack down this right hand side. And Ali Riley just pushes the ball out off the pitch, and now it will be a throw for Norway. A chance for them to get back into this game then. Graham Hansen needs some options. Could put this ball into the box now, Hansen. Does so. Headed all away. Who's it going to fall to? Engen can't quite get on the ball.
It's also a chance like that Norway just don't
Hansen.
keep alive, even when they lose it.
Well, Hegerberg has kept this. Is on a chance. A shot against the bar.
I think it tipped onto the bar.
I think so, yeah. A little touch that from Essen to put it onto the bar.
If so, what a save. 10 minutes ago, that's Norway's best chance of the game. First shot on target. Much improved, much better. Who actually had the shot? For Essen with a huge stop.
Yeah. An hour and 20 minutes until the match I was more excited for, says Alan. Yeah, I think that will probably be the better game. We will obviously always go to this game because it's a tournament opener. We always tend to do the tournament openers because the first game of the tournament, exciting times. But yeah, I think that will be a very good game. I think Australia are probably the favourites. Ireland don't have the strongest side, but some good players, so they could challenge them. And Norway coming forward now, there's definitely a more attacking intent. Maybe New Zealand starting to tire a little bit.
That shot will give him something to go off as well. It'll be interesting to see a replay.
It's okay if the video isn't that good because it's mostly commentary. Yeah, I mean we have got. I think it's just a couple camera settings that we're still working out.
Fixable. You can't fix it during streams. So after the stream, it's fixable.
Yeah, so the picture's just been a little bit all over the place.
Save.
Huge stop from Essen, just tipping onto the bar there.
Not very happy with her defence for letting that shot happen.
Imagine Nigeria-Canada is postponed. If we get up and there's just nothing on.
We've got to sit around for 2 hours and wait for the next game.
Okay, so the ref is checking something here.
No, I think the ref was just doing a dance.
No, I don't think she's just doing a dance. I think she's pointing out that the players have got to move their arms up.
Yeah. It looked like she was like pointing to God or something. Like
pushing each other. She's from her own hacker. Ball in, Hegerberg.
It's over everyone again.
I can't quite get that.
I don't know whether the balls are over everyone all the time or whether everyone just runs under
It's
it.
misjudging it, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems like the corner taker's just trying to float it on their heads rather than actually put it.
They're all sprint in and go under it.
Yeah.
It's like, what a waste.
It's not like they've had the 100 corners that New Zealand have had to try and make something of it.
That's their third of the game. New Zealand had 9.
Yeah.
Ball goal kick intercepted out for a New Zealand throw.
Yeah.
What other games are... We wouldn't be postponed, obviously, but we'd have to sit around until, 5 a.m?
Tomorrow's games, we have... So obviously we'll be covering Nigeria, Canada at 3:30. The next game is then at 6 o'clock. The Philippines, Switzerland.
We'll do that one then.
And then after that, Spain, Costa Rica at 8:30.
So all early tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's one back in the middle. And, I mean, Wilkinson's already under it, but she's actually
It's a bit of an odd schedule where some days we've got 4 games, some days we've got 3 games.
And so sometimes,
I think it is usually 3 games. They've got to get an extra game.
Time zones. Some are like all in the morning, and some are like spread out throughout the whole day.
It is 3 games. It's just that they're only doing 2 games today. They're only playing the 2 hosts who've got their opening games, which is tends to, the host usually plays their games separate to other matches, don't they?
Yeah.
We obviously saw that in Qatar last winter. Yeah.
Hansen, this is good. Hansen, this is brilliant. She's still going. Graham Hansen puts the ball in on.
Hacked away. Jad Sukaraya, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome to the stream. 15-minute naps keeps you going. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to be eating at some very weird times.
Yeah.
Like lunch at midday, then sleeping until midnight, and then
Hansen, this is quality. Brilliant from Graham Hansen.
Yeah, just weaves in and out of a few players. Just the cutback, there's no one there.
No.
Don't know why Hegerberg isn't right there.
Yeah, I don't know where she was.
Reiten. Looking for Ada Hegerberg once more. And it's won well by the number 3 Bunge. And then foul from Harvey there on the New Zealand player Riley, who was escaping away, and now the number 15 New Zealand making their second change of
so
today's
very
game.
Scared and nervous. I was really excited.
The yellow card finally for a Norwegian player. It's Harvey, the substitute. But yeah.
This is for the foul on Riley. Yes. That's a soft yellow.
Yeah. New Zealand on top. Very much so, Jana. It's interesting to see. I really thought Norway would be the stronger side here. I think they have still got the better team, but for whatever reason, really struggling to get a strong hold on the game. And now Hannah Wilkinson, will be making her way off
from the home support.
Course. And
I'm not surprised by that in the slightest.
She'll make way now. A goal, 8.5 kilometres covered up there. She's been moving her all night, and now will come Satchel.
She's just gone to say the ship. 5 minutes, just stand up there, hold the ball up.
Okay, Banger's going to go long with this, you imagine. And did that looked like could have been the hand of the defender, didn't really. I don't know, but Steinmetz gets it out wide. Satchel. Steinmetz. That looked like it was definitely the hand of Guro Reiten. Not Guro Reiten, sorry, the number 4. And I think that she is definitely checking that. Okay. By the way, trust me, welcome to the stream. Hi, sorry for being late. I was watching the Chelsea game, just got up.
That's all right, mate.
I was considering watching that, but my schedule feel all over the mess. We tried to do that.
Don't worry about that.
That does strike the hand. She's in the box. This should be a New Zealand penalty.
Yeah, I think it's to be given. Straight away.
Is it Engel? Or Engen, sorry, who touched it? Or is it the substitute, Risa? Couldn't quite see there. I initially thought it was Reiten, but it wasn't because Ryan was then up the pitch when they cleared the ball away. But yeah, definitely worthy of VAR check. I would be very surprised if this isn't given. But yeah, Professor Cow saying that's got to be a pen.
And she's
going over to the monitor.
Don't quite know her referee's name, but
should we find out? I don't know.
All I remember is she's from Japan.
That is the crucial detail.
Yeah, and the 4th was from Croatia, just in case anyone wonders.
Yoshimi Yamashita, yeah.
That's handball. I think you should look at that.
I don't think you can have any
other
opinion on that, really, is there?
So I don't know, is this the bit we can hear, or is this the bit... Or do they do it after the game, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
We should be able to hear this bit.
People at home, can you hear when VAR happens? Can you hear the officials, or not?
Is that after the game they tell you what happened?
I'm gonna tell off chat so we don't get any spoilers before the penalty. I'm also not gonna have foot my bod. I don't know what I'm gonna go to.
Referee comes from behind the little dugout.
little dugout.
Steps back onto the field of play.
The fans waiting in anticipation.
And awards. Yes,
she's explained the decision. Penalty is given. I mean, I don't know what there is to explain there. It struck her hand in the box.
I guess that's what she's saying. It's probably like a generic message. After review, we have decided. But again, very clear, very obvious.
Yeah.
Refereeing. Brilliant to see.
I mean, she definitely is in the box, isn't she? Because she's in the box coming out of it. It's 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the box there. But yeah, right, penalty time then. And this is a chance. So it did come off Engen. Don't think there was any intent there, of course. But sorry, Hansen, the left back. But this is a chance. Percival over the penalty kick. We've already seen a big save in this game from is it Melican, the goalkeeper? Mekalan? The goalkeeper chance for a sec. I mean, she's already made a big save in this game. Mikkelsen.
She's laughing.
She must back herself from this. Yeah. And Percival looks nervous more than anything. I mean, so there's the weight of the expectation on her shoulders right now is heavy. Everyone in New Zealand is watching. And this is a chance
to get 3 points across the line for New Zealand.
The All Blacks need this to go in, really. Percival, from 12 yards, does not seem confident, it has to be said.
My guess would be is that usually it would be
Hannah Wilkinson, I'm guessing. Percival! Oh, she's hit the frame of the goal.
Oh.
She went
for the top corner and just didn't get it right.
Tried to place it too well.
Yeah.
The penalty's almost too good. If she just...
I say it's too accurate. She should have just hit it.
And she is gutted, yeah.
Costly.
You could tell she didn't look confident running up to it.
If that's on target, the keeper's got it.
Yeah, probably.
Hit the bar, yeah. Just rattled the crossbar.
Against the crossbar there.
But I think either way, that would have been saved if not.
Love the reaction from everyone in chat. But yeah.
Huge miss. How many minutes of additional time
we'll find out.
Going to get?
Just 9. What on earth are they awarded that for? Is it every stoppage? So the VAR.
Well, it was like we had this in the World Cup. They went Men's World Cup, didn't we?
Have they just decided not to do stoppage time in the first half ever? Because we didn't get any minutes, and now we've got 9.
Well, we've had 2 VAR checks and a lot of stoppages, and we had the subs. So that could add up to 9 minutes on its own.
Potentially, yeah.
But 9 minutes. Norway got 9 minutes.
Professor Cow is fuming. And Matthew says, now I predict last minute Norway equaliser. Yeah, it's written, isn't it? Absolutely written. Oh, that's what's going to happen.
Could that penalty miss prove costly?
New Zealand are actually the ones going forward now. Oh, what a miss. Yeah, Chelsea fan, I mean, the Tottenham midfielder really should have scored really. Yeah, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
The favour's always with the attacker. Goalkeeper definitely, potentially would have got there. But yeah, thundered against the bar. It's always unfortunate to miss a penalty.
Oh, who's that down?
Number 13. That is... No, sorry, Bielda, the right back.
Bit of cramp.
And Graham Hansen offering some support. Not a great sign though for Norway in the first game, Bielda going down.
She's played 91 minutes and got cramp.
And Percival needs to take that moment out of her mind now and just try and forget about it. I think there is going to be a change. The physio's coming on for
maybe it isn't just
Norway.
Cramp.
And the ref is encouraging. Oh no, they're taking her off. The Norway players are rushing her off. Presumably they want to make a sub. Melda's in a lot of pain.
Drop her on the floor.
I think it might be more than just a cramp,
potentially,
or a very bad cramp because she's in a lot of pain.
Tifo's cramps do hurt.
Yeah. It looks like she will be coming off then. Either way.
She's laughing. Then she's dropped her on the floor. Let's drop her.
Quite amusing. Yeah, her right leg hurts more after that because she just goes on the floor. Anyway, a change for Norway now. She probably felt quite amusing.
She didn't break her leg. I just chucked her over on the subs bench. Long ball looking for it's kept it alive, still alive. Bodies.
Hansen
someone can get a shot
needs to get a shot away. Really,
trying to be too tricky.
Trying to go round them and then cross it in, but just got to take aim because it might strike a hand. You might get a pen. We've already seen that happen at the other end.
Solstad the way one came on.
And Bielda's still sat by the side of the pitch as they're trying to play on.
Got wellied by a ball.
It's really getting battered and bruised in this game, and something's happened.
For New Zealand, someone's down. We can't see it.
Just caught there, I think Bowen was.
Oh, I'd love to see.
The camera angles are so strange that they're always behind someone. Like, the camera would just move a little bit.
Yeah. I guess all the cameras are stationed, aren't they? In those
probably, yeah. But there's going to be an operator, surely. They can't just leave the cameras lying up.
Well, they've got enough cameras where they can
flick to a different one that they'll see them.
Why has it always got to be behind someone?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Am I right in saying this would be New Zealand's first World Cup win? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Been saying that their top goals, their record for goals by one player is 3, and that's Wilkinson. I would take a prediction. Yeah, it is Caroline Hand coming off. She had a really, really good performance. Obviously, getting the assist for the brilliant goal, and it is Rennie coming on in her place, the number 9, joining Satchel up front. And Essen is taking her time over this goal kick with, I don't know how, 4 minutes into this 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Hooked long by Mielda. Reiten can't flick it on. They've got to try and find a goal.
Handsome. Hegerberg tries to find Reiten with the flick.
Everything's going long now for New Zealand. I mean, it's to be a historical moment.
Reiten. Now Hansen ball in.
And they nearly got in from
the deflected cross there on top of the goal. Goalkeeper had a moment to worry about.
Yeah. No, it was just hit. That was just another overhit cross.
Oh, was that? I thought it
didn't even touch, but again, just another poor cross.
It gave the goalkeeper a thing or two to think about because she couldn't be 100% sure that wasn't going to be going in the back of her net. But yeah. Still 4 minutes to play here.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Ball lifted forward by Essen. And now flicked on. Strong challenge from their number 4. Name is what's her name? Sunlight, something like that.
That's oh my days! We've watched the whole game. Steinmetz,
that's it. Yeah, she's been sensational as well.
Brilliant from Satchel, just holding the ball up. Percival puts it long, and it's into the hands of the keeper. He's going to play it out very quickly. Norway getting a move on now.
Despite the loss, I don't think Norway have been too bad. Their attackers really struggled to get on the ball, but I think they'll face I don't think they'll face a similar problem against the Philippines.
No.
So they should be able to break them down easier. So they should be fine. Switzerland's going to be the make or break game though, because if New Zealand beat Philippines now, they're through.
Yeah,
like 6 points, you should be through. Obviously, if everyone beats the Philippines, and
then Norway and Switzerland have to play each other. So, no, more than that.
Well, you could have 3 teams have on 6 points, and Philippines have no points. Philippines could cause problems as well. Like if we get to tomorrow and Philippines beat the Swiss,
I honestly then wouldn't.
What situation are we in? Yeah.
Wilkinson's nervous. She doesn't want to see her throw it away.
Yeah.
She's done all she can. She
probably wouldn't want to come off, but she realises that if she's going to be most effective in this tournament, she needs to be fit for the other games.
But she can't run 8.5 kilometres every
Ball
game.
over the top.
90 minutes.
And Stundle's giving it chase. You just keep it in this corner, surely.
Yeah, Satchel,
sorry. Yeah.
I don't want to be able to go get it.
Hassett. Why are they trying to play out? Just sit in the corner. Now they're realising what they've got to do. Hassett tries to win a corner. Hasn't quite worked. But yeah. There is the Norway goalkeeper.
I'm not sure where to take goal kicks from.
It's not a goal kick.
Oh, I was going to say.
She just rolled it out to try and kick it far. Ball long. Well, so can't you take goal kicks from anywhere in the box? Why is
that guy running after a ball in his hand?
He wants to be a part of it, doesn't he?
Who is he?
Well, he's got a headset on, a coffee in his other hand.
Oh, yeah.
That bloke wants to feel
like
he's
just walked across the Norway.
I imagine he's probably got FIFA written on his suit jacket.
Well, now we know that he's just an idiot.
And now there's a chance for Norway. Graham Hansen can put this into the box. Falls to Hegerberg. Reiten.
No! The shot wasn't good enough.
Guro Reiten just doesn't get anything behind it. Wilkinson breathes a sigh of relief. Reiten.
Big miss.
Hands on her head. She can't believe it. Hansen puts the ball in. Hegerberg doesn't want to make any contact with it. Reiten.
She could have had a touch, really.
It's stunning because Reiten finishes that nice on that for Chelsea. It's just, I guess, maybe the pressure, the weight.
She could have put that onto her right.
Of playing for your nation just causing Norway a few problems. And now New Zealand only have another half a minute to hold on. I don't know if I'm going to Google anyway, but
yeah.
See if it is who it is. But I have seen Gianni Infantino, who I'm guessing today is feeling
sad.
No, like a migrant worker.
Oh, yeah, maybe he feels like a migrant worker.
Maybe now he feels like a football supporter. You never know. Flicked on well by England. But claimed well by the goalkeeper. What am I looking for? New Zealand Prime Minister. Chris Hipkins. Yeah, that is him. Yeah. He only got the job recently. Yeah, he's only employed in this year, 2023. Don't know when, but he's a new January this year. Took over. He was the Minister of Police. Doesn't look like the most fun bloke ever, going to be honest.
We'd want a night out, but I'm sure he's a good political leader.
Might be quite fun to watch him on a night out, though. New Zealand should have this in the bag now, right?
Yeah, probably.
Almost at that 10th minute of additional time.
I forgot they do this at the FIFA World Cup. Just
right, and keep going until there's a goal.
And slap 16 minutes of added time on the table.
Reiten to Hansen.
It's overhit.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to let that roll out. Bunge does. And this has surely got to be it.
Yes.
New Zealand have done it. It's their first ever World Cup win. Jit Klimkova in tears on the sidelines. The players sprinting onto the field to congratulate their teammates. And that's a magnificent moment for the hosts. The Czech manager is elated. Of course she would be.
That is
what
huge.
a moment for New Zealand.
That is huge. Fair enough. You've got to take your hat off to them. They
Fought
absolutely brilliant
for
today.
every single ball, and that's just not. It shows how much team can matter over individual talent. We know the quality in the Norway squad. No one's doubting that at all. But they didn't play like a team today. They didn't fight for every ball. They didn't fight for each other. New Zealand, though, were the first to every ball. They fought for every single challenge, and they deserve it. They completely deserve today's game.
And I mean, their first ever World Cup win on home soil as the joint hosts. That is massive. Wilkinson was brilliant.
Hannah Wilkinson was excellent.
Hand was also
Speaking of
quality.
which, player of the match, who are you going for?
I think the obvious one is to give it to Wilkinson. But I don't think they're much of a choice.
I think we do. For me, Bot had the best game. She completely marked one of the strongest players in the world in Guro Reiten completely out of the game. Centre half deserves a shout out as well because they were excellent. I think Percival missed a pen but was still sublime throughout the match. Overall, New Zealand's entire defence deserve their applause. But yeah, a great performance today from New Zealand. The fact they've managed to take on Norway, one of the strongest European sides, and get all 3 points is just magnificent.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely
first World Cup win
for New Zealand.
Ali Riley is
because as the captain, she's played there for years, and they have got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Ali Riley, now 35 years old. She has 74 caps for her nation. This is their first World Cup win.
And I think for Norway, the reason they are because they are very upset because they will know they are now in danger. They are in big trouble.
Yeah.
Because they have to get a result against Switzerland.
They know they weren't good enough today. They know they let down their fans.
Kuba's loving it.
And yeah, that's why it's not going to be a fun situation. And Hansen here having a little chat with the manager. Hegerberg is not happy. Yeah. So while one side we've got Percival and Riley in tears of joy, the other you've got Norway players who are
I understand
concerned.
why she's fine because she couldn't read too much. She got marked out the game. She couldn't have.
Yeah.
She couldn't contribute because she had 2 players around her every single time she touched the ball.
Hegerberg's furious.
Yeah.
But what a fascinating situation this group is now in.
What a way to start the tournament.
I mean, an upset on the opening match is exactly what you want, isn't it? But what a game. The hosts coming away with a 1-0 victory. They held on there, a big goal from Hannah Wilkinson just after half-time, and they've held on for a 1-0 win. Huge game to start this tournament then. Yes. Well, what a great way to end it, I think. What a great start to the tournament. Of course, we do now have Australia-Ireland. Sam Kerr's injured. She got injured in training. Oh wait, have lineups just come out? I mean, this is a huge...
Well, I mean, if she's injured, then Ireland have won.
Australia's still a stronger side, but that would be a shocking miss. Yeah, we're apparently not playing. This is still a predicted lineup, but I think Kerr's out. I mean, that is... You don't get, This is like Alec, when Pop missed the final. This would be like if Messi got injured before the tournament. Argentina had no chance. She's out of the opening 2 fixtures with a calf injury. Picked up in training this morning.
Oh, no. That is a big miss.
Wow.
That is a huge miss for Australia. Huge miss.
Yeah. I can't believe that.
No, that is like...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Australia are going to be frustrated by that because they've lost their best player.
100%.
Yeah, we'll round it off there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't quite believe Norway have lost.
A huge win for them.
I think a lot of it does come down to the manager. I think for me, just Hegerberg is obviously not very experienced, and Norway, despite their talented squad, have lost. And the goal here, a brilliant strike from Hannah Wilkinson. That's exactly the sort of area where you want her, and she was elated with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, calf injury for Sam Kerr. Very, very sad. We'll call it there then. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.